What's going on, gamers? Welcome to yet another Paz stream. Today we're just gonna be chilling, watching some Relic show matches. I got some things to show off to some people. We'll just do it now. Screw it. New Lego. New Lego's pretty dope, huh? I personally think that Lego is pretty dope. It's the Viking Village Lego, which today we're going to decide which one I build next and which one's going to be on stream. Are you past Swagger because you're the swaggiest, or does being the swaggiest make you past Swagger? I can't answer that question. You're gonna have to figure that out for yourself. But new Lego that I just built for the past 2 days, because 48 hours of Super Vive straight might have been pretty tiring. But we're back on the grind, just watching some Super Vive, talking about stuff, how we felt about the patch, all that stuff. So if you have any take that you want me to review, just let it rip in the chat. Respectfully though. Don't do anything too crazy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. But alright, let's watch some show matches. I don't even remember who won. I'm gonna be honest. I know I won one of them. I know it's all on one channel, aka Relic. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch some of those. What's up, Jack-a-Lackin'? How we doing? We're just gonna see some stuff. Maybe take some notes if there's anything to learn. We'll see if that is how things go. But I kind of want to watch day one. You let it hang on the daily though? Is that real? Time to farm push-up points. GG, dude. I gotta up the limit for that. You won 3 of them. I mean, the one that we lost, I mean, I could tell you guys why we lost, because I'm the worst. But I think I've already seen this, but I'm not sure.
Monster for your first.
You were just the worst. You know that, right? You were just the worst. I haven't even watched this one yet.
Kaiju bosses nerfs. I guess Stax's stonks once again. Shrike has been.
I'll do it then.
Theoretically, we're gonna wait and
Dude,
see
like,
how it all plays out.
but the Legos. You know what? We'll do a Lego cam then. Yeah, you guys can watch my Legos while I do my sit-ups. I mean, just look at this, though. This is drip. This is drip. I mean, that's drip. I mean, that's drip. You know what I'm saying? No way you're about to make me do more. You're about to make me do 10 more. Fine. That's it, though. Or you're banned. Keep watching my leg, and then Venomous, I'll get back to you. Spoilers, but I'm in these. Final? Yeah, no, I'm done. Sorry, bro. I already hit legs today. I've done enough working out type shit. It's time for me to rest. But did I see your new meme? I've not seen that yet. We should probably get on that. Make me flex. Type shit. Show us the ab pump. Nah, I'm good, bro. I don't think 20 setups are gonna make my abs do a pump. Not gonna lie. Setups are gonna make my abs. Wait, why am I on Twitch when I need to be on YouTube looking up Venomous Shiv? The Shiv versus. Okay, let's see this. I didn't even know how bad Shiv felt. It's very quiet because the video itself is quiet. Dude, you should have put the Weedle version with Jang and Anion of them singing it. You should have gotten the soundbite. All of the dreams there, but dude, Shiv did no damn this patch. Oh, I didn't realize how bad it was, bro. Down the lights, now I'm paralyzed. Still stuck in that time. You're in love, but even I need pubs to come back where I can just sit. That's in paradise. I'm at a payphone trying to go. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't realize that the Shiv was that bad. Yeah. Wow. I didn't realize it. Wait, new Adamark video? Am I actually featured? Okay, we're... Hell yeah, Mario Kart music.
Alright, if I know the bush, drop the key.
Oh my, no! Why?
This one looks prime right here.
Yeah, this one looks good.
Okay, we'll watch the whole thing just because I got.
They want it so bad. They want it so bad. Oh, but he wants it so bad. He wants it so bad.
Come on, Paz.
He looks nervous.
Paz is calling, guys, key over here. There's a key over here, guys.
Look how close that hammer was.
He looks nervous.
Paz is calling, guys, key over here. There's a key over here, guys.
I'll never not shoot bushes again because this happened 2 times to me.
Level 2 at this one.
I'm here. Look at the. Oh.
Alright, bike him. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
you, Adam.
That's...
All I want to say. Clean with the purifier.
You are very featured. Yeah, I'm featured.
I got ice have to.
Yeah, I'm about to shit my brains out. I'm
Say
back.
Oh my god. Thank you, Wado. Dude, I think Wadel on the toilet just subscribed to me.
Alright, boys. You got a game.
Is Jang here?
You got a game. He's making a pizza.
There's no way.
It's pizza time.
No, but there's no way. No way Jang left to make a pizza.
Keep bombing around the toilet.
No, but like actually, there's no way.
Wait, check the comments.
No way, right?
This motherfucker. Oh,
Is that him?
Jag.
What's up?
Jang, don't scare
Good
me
job,
like that ever
Adam.
again.
W.
My box back here, Jang.
I'm in this video and I don't like it.
Can I can't do it.
Oh,
Oh, I can't.
I think. Okay, just grab my armor. Just grab my armor and go res.
Oh, this was the Team
no,
Hogs.
no, no. But the thing is, I got it.
Do you think you can hit it from the angle?
There's.
That's fine.
I don't wanna get third. There's so
Oh,
many
the
teams
heart's
so far.
invisible. Care.
Oh, what? Oh my God.
It's invisible
Oh my
there.
God,
It's
it's invisible.
invisible.
Wait, what?
Don't
Oh
walk
my
anywhere
God.
near here, bro.
You're rezzing us right now. Stand still. Just stand still. Okay, careful.
What the fuck? I'm
Yeah,
so
nice,
scared. I'm
nice.
so scared. I'm so scared.
Dude, the heart
What's
is
up, Major?
invisible right here. I lost an
Careful,
item.
careful.
Where the fuck was the heart?
No. Out of the kindness of my own heart.
That's very sweet of you.
Nah.
Oh, they split. It's fine.
That is
Just jumped over my shot. Red 40 in my water. Let's go.
red 40 in my water. All my homies hate red 40. Fuck red 40.
It's so different because when you actually play with Adamark and you just know that he says this shit and you never know if it's gonna be in a video or not.
Oh no, I was gonna kill him.
Oh,
No.
fuck. There's a team south, too. Oh, 5.
I'm coming back.
Not good. We are dead.
So many teams, and we're just jerking off in Mage Bog. I hate this place.
He kills chips to here.
Ooh.
Aw.
He might be able to.
Yeah, fuck chips, fuck
Did he get it?
Fuck him.
Because
Jack-a-lackin'
Jack
hot
threw a
biscuit.
bird.
Get rid of this. Get him out of here.
Jack-a-lackin' with the goat.
You just
Yeah,
hate
it's gonna come
Europeans or
magic.
something, man?
What?
No, Cody. He's just rooting for all the
Oh.
NA gamers.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you say?
I was like, you just hate Europeans.
Oh. I don't, yeah.
You didn't even deny it.
We are mining diamonds. Can I play Shrike last game?
We are mining diamonds. Where'd you get that from?
I don't.
Yeah, it's just
Like, what the fuck?
It just fucking pulled
think-
it. Oh, no. I'm pretty sure my brain rot's reached Cody. I'm pretty sure my brain rot has actually reached Cody. I'm pretty sure it's
Oh
finally
my
hit him.
god. What the fuck am I saying, man?
Ah!
I did damage and then I didn't do damage.
Cody's too funny, bro.
Is they're all dead?
Yeah.
Good grief.
Good grief.
It was a
That
good
Trice
fight,
skin is
actually.
so hot. All right. All right. Wait, I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it.
Actually.
We watching Super 5? Yeah, we're watching these because that's what chat wanted to do, and then we'll watch show matches.
Fuck. Wait, that used my full length dash. Hold on. No, 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 no. I swear. No, I actually used a small one. It's not on cooldown, I promise. Okay, your turn. I'm subbing in. No!
This character's just Thanos.
I'm tagged in. I'm tagged in. I'm tagged in.
I ain't got mana out of my. It's cheating.
I'm dead. He's tagging in. He's tagging in.
Yeah, I'm tagging myself in. It's the other Nizer.
It's the other Niza.
Oh my god.
It's a full
I'm dead.
That dude just got destroyed.
Good luck,
Hey,
Cody.
it's a full team.
Yeah, whole team sitting in the bush. Oh, and there's a guy.
Delivery. I hate mage bug. I got a boiga. Anyone know what I just said?
A what?
I got a bird.
A what?
Oh,
You got a boiga.
I had no idea what that meant.
A boiga.
What a
Boiga.
boiga.
You don't know what a boiga is?
No, I don't know what a boiga is. It's not spelt like that at all. It's burger.
Burger. It's burger.
Okay, that jellyfish just killed us.
You
What?
just didn't want to give me the boost. Fine.
Stopping.
I'm just the
Oh,
goat.
you got him?
I'm the goat.
That was a lot of,
Down, that's
dude.
one.
I'm an Oath player and I even hate this character. Oh, he, oh. Wait.
Nice.
Oh, he actually didn't get
Help
his,
me the fuck
wait,
out,
no
dude.
one shot him.
ECC chain?
Nice.
Oh, wait, they don't really have the best shield breaking comp, though. Let's be real.
What? Well played.
Is this Persona music?
Most wanted left.
Dude, I so...
Oh, I'm. No one saw that.
Almost wanted left.
Bartleby!
Nice.
Oh my god.
Holy.
We were.
Everything.
We were kidding.
That was
Dude, he always ends off each video with Fonk and him just popping off.
not hitting. No.
Wow.
Oh no.
Wow. I'm just the greatest player alive.
Be that bad. Oh no, it's probably bad. Just gonna...
Is this the TikTok Fonk song?
Gotcha.
W-Tech, actually. That was a pretty impressive clip.
Oh, what the fuck?
Whoa! He went bang! W-Slam.
Oh my god, dude.
We bring the boom.
Ready, ready, ready.
Oh, not the Bush Tech.
Other team, remember him? Oh, what?
Oath go. Yeah, Oath is one of the craziest characters to do Fonk to. Man, I so wish I was able to play Oath this test, dude. Because like Oath was just overpowered.
Another one?
Like if you're not dropping like 20k damn a game, holy fuck. Like this guy is just insane. This guy doesn't give a fuck that his matchup is terrible. Level 2 into that character. He just went in. Oh, this was a...
Big stun. Big.
Like, we gotta talk about Miko. Like, hold up. The 1-2 punch they put up. Miko with the great engage from the Celestial there, by the way, to zone them. Oh my god. The 1-2 from both of them. Oh my god. He might have destroyed my entire character, but it was a pretty good video.
Competitive for this playtest. This is the place to be, twitch.tv/JustRelic and full worse.
All right, yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
Let's see show matches now. This is one I don't think I got to watch. Oh, this is so laggy. The fuck is coming?
The grander scheme of the game, which is kind of crazy because once you put it out there, it gets pretty.
Big client here, and you can see all of the teams with all of their.
Wait, I forgot you said you had your video. Let's watch your video. Cause fuck it, dude. We're just watching shit. Do I even have you? I don't even know if I subscribed yet. Oh wait, dude, it's literally my recommended. Look at this. Look at this. Here's the problem. Doesn't use copyright music, then I'm kind of fucked.
Elephantitis, a condition in which a limb or other part of the body becomes very enlarged due to obstruction of the lymphatic vessels, typically by a nematode parasite which causes filariasis. Hi y'all, welcome to the the second ever Major Hunter endeavors, featuring supervised poster boy, the big man on campus, the showstopper, the day ruiner, the Mets fan, Mr. Stretch Armstrong
The
himself,
Mets fan.
Kingpin. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you know what makes KP so special, because you've seen someone get a great hook to win a fight, or you yourself have been whisked away from your family by the Kaiju Secret Police. Either way, you know what he's about, and you know why he's here. And if you think you can easily take him down, honey, you're gonna need a bigger ukulele.
Is this a 13-minute montage of you just slamming kids like Shaquille O'Neal? It very well could be. NA Bush Gaming, GG. He's a tree. What do you mean? Oh my god, this is Hades too, isn't it? Like, there's no way. Okay, now this is more Luke.
While Kingpin may be the stereotypical hook guy that a lot of top-down
Yo, what's
game
up,
developers
Argus?
have, he does not play like most others. Just because he is hook guy does not mean he is hook guy. You feel me? He's able to
Ultra
crumple
kill
the rest
music,
of them
W.
and able to provide peel to his team and assassinate targets at close range. A great
You
frontliner,
are level 3 at...
assassin, a great CC
Oh wait, that guy's
bot,
level
a
6.
tree.
Yo, this means we pathed up here when we knew someone dropped stacks, and are you still winning this fight? Unreal.
A man with a disease, KP does it all. Grab,
Wait, there's
shoot,
just no
slam,
way.
dunk. The big man is coming to town, ready to intimidate the enemy into doing what he wants, saving allies from dire situations, and ruining the plans of his allies that just started, or just to grab what's important to you. KP isn't only a master of isolating one target and deleting them from existence. A very dynamic and flexible boy, Kingpin fits into any team you put him in, either as a pick monster or a frontline bruiser that you think he looks like. Playing him is a true power fantasy of being that one bully that used to push you off the swing set and say,
Boom!
"Shoot him, Tiger,"
We
as he
bring
then
the
starts swinging
boom
and
to
he and his
you.
friends laugh at you while you're on the ground crying. Gonna do this a bit out of order. Kingpin's mobility is Brute Dash. Kingpin dashes forward and has a second further dash that you gain health, making him one of the that you always want to do that, though. Sometimes it's best to put your dick in their pocket and keep shooting until they're dead. And sometimes it's
Let
best
him
to wait
hang,
until your
brother.
shots are hitting
Let
you.
him hang.
Kingpin's secondary is Kaiju Grasp. Kingpin extends his
Is this the guide
to hold
now?
your hook until later in the fight. Because, let's face
How
it,
many time
we all
stamps?
suck. You know it. I know
No.
it. Everyone knows it. None of us are going to hit every long-range hook and get every pick, but your enemies also suck. Said Dunk, you'll experience a feeling comparable only to hearing once in a life super specific hunter matchup stuff. Kingpin has two I want to mention, Oath and Celeste. I'll start with Oath. See, Big Robo Boy's shield can effectively ruin KP's game plan, both long-range hooks and slams. Like a coward, Oath's shield blocks every hook you throw at him, so you gotta be a sneaky little snake and go around to grab them from an angle. On top of that, Oath's empowered shield counters slam and will stun you, so you can't just body every Oath you see. Now, Celeste is the one that can be more counter slam and will stun you, so you can't just body every Oath you see.
Oh, this guy just didn't Empower Bash you. The craziest thing, though, is that Empower Bash doesn't actually stop you if your momentum is fast enough. People don't know that. It's a momentum thing that pushes you back. You still slam through Empowered Shield.
Blocks KP hook, which means you
At
have to
least
be
that's
smart
what I
about
think
when
it
you're
is.
throwing your hook. The more important one is to know how KP works with Celeste ult. See, Celeste can either ult as soon as she
Damn!
or as soon as she arrives, meaning you just brought an ulting Celeste closer to your team. Nice going. That being said, there is a way to punish a Celeste that ults. If you wait right before her ult ends, around the time you hear the ice crack, you can hook her at max range or behind a wall, and she will finish her ult before she gets to you, so you don't
Boom!
get hit.
Easiest
Ults
hook
for
of your
KP,
life.
Well, as I said in the Bishop,
and gun.
powers that are good to pick up. This. And this. What do you mean it was removed? It turns out Tree Spire was removed from the game this test, and I don't know if I can...
GG.
And that's Kingpin, Mr. Big Long Hand Man.
Wait, the Bakamitai in the background is too OP.
Almost unmatched. Just don't be the guy who only plays for hooks, because if that's all you will be, you'll be a waste of time. Using his entire kit to the fullest potential can lead to some really sick plays and really fun.
Why is it at
full-on
a different
fights.
key,
So
though?
get some dunks, get some nasty hooks, get some crazy kills, and never forget who we lost this patch and what they meant to us. Next time we'll be
Tree
talking
Spy
about
was
a
just
demon.
too funny.
What, behind the rabbit? Is there a... You silly sod! What?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Apparently, a lot of people, or the devs, didn't realize that Tree Spy was actually like a power that people liked. A lot of people didn't realize that, which I personally like the power. But I don't know. It might have needed a little bit of something else to make it a little bit more, you know. But I don't know.
Colors, so no longer do we have to guess. We can see
I don't think it's how much we like them. I personally liked the power. I don't know.
and we've got all of our lovely new overlays down the bottom as well. Shout out to the Supervive team, to the guys at Theorycraft. They've done an incredible job.
You
Really
wanted to
just
simplify it?
lifting
Oh,
the
gotcha.
overall
Dude, why is it
Rewatch
so
card.
laggy?
So we'll look to just gain action.
Wait, I played in this one.
Teams though, or the guys at Theorycraft, they've done an incredible job. Really just
Oh,
lifting
shoot.
up the package overall for everybody.
I'm gonna use the bathroom
seems
real
like
quick. We'll keep
we're
this running.
Already down to 8 teams though, or I'm guessing that it's because 2 teams haven't dropped yet. Cross Country Storm, by the way, Zephyr, as if it wasn't hard enough for the teams.
And it's a struggle too, because when we talk about the general macro where this storm ends up here, we talk about the high preference of some of those central POIs, or even further, like we were mentioning with things like stacks. While there is quick rotations available, the struggles of making that wider swing to those stronger POIs is going to potentially incur some mid-game action if these teams potentially find their way towards each other.
So it's an early vault then for Fable, as we will look to just gain a little more idea on what's going on elsewhere over the map. Looks like it is going to be 40 players in lobby, so it might just be a little bit of a a glitch on that front. XP Soul and Armor Soul, by the way, are 2 souls which will be spawning in after night 1, of course. I would say 2 of the highest priority souls that you could hope for. Moving on to Bad Comms minus their bomber half now. They're going after the Coldfang Keep Vault, which itself has 2 gold armor, Zephyr. And finally, our first look overall at the map. Everyone's spread out, no early 50-50s.
We'll see. Friendly Fire was on the back end here.
All right, we're back. Nah, there's just no way this is all laggy, though. There's just no way this was all laggy the whole time.
Wipes to be had here. This is something that should help them sustain and at least level up when we talk about the early.
Why is the frame so bad, man?
So I'm guessing whoever Friendly Fire did come into contact with didn't have a good time, did they? I mean, they're going to have to be aiming for a Revive Tower lickety split. But actually, another element which I want to talk to while it's still early game, Zephyr, is that nukes have been buffed as well. These
First show match was, dude, this is the EU one I played in that we unironically didn't do that bad.
Can now destroy.
That is so annoying.
Revive Towers. Speaking of the
Fuck,
towers,
dude. This is one I actually wanted to watch.
Disengage here on that Zeph. Wicker moving back.
Oh, come on. Like, I don't want to watch this in like 30 FPS. This fight was actually a decently entertaining fight from what I remember.
Yeah, it's a shame as well because they were so close to catching out Abador and indeed Adamark as well, but that, I mean, those Felix buffs are coming through big time, as is...
Yeah, this is just unwatchable. Fucking man. This just is not watchable. Fuck, unfortunate. Well, I guess this stream's going to be much shorter than anticipated because I anticipated on watching all of them. Unfortunate. What was the next one? What was it? NA? I don't think I... Did I play in this? Oh, yeah. This... Oh. This one was bad. This NA show match was... Phew. Guys, this was bad. But how you doing, Chipsa? Fucking man. Oh, this one's much louder now too. What?
All of the players are already joining in the field, trying to get those early level ups.
Alright, well hopefully this one looks not so laggy. It looks a little bit more promising.
Green teams almost facing there on a purple. They might meet each other.
Fourth Day EU was the same way. Yeah, I tried to watch that one and then I literally had to get up and walk away. I can't wait for this game to be 24/7 though, so I don't feel the need to play 14 hours a day. Because I just remember looking at this game being so burnt out. I still loved the game and I would play the shit out of it. And like I was just so tired every day.
I'm
If I could just
working with
log
the
on,
audience.
play like
Hopefully
4 to
that
8
is a
hours
lot
a day,
better.
get off,
We start then
chilling.
with Bat. I think you're right. I think that we saw Tikip and Pumpers pretty close together actually. And
Now you're gonna play 24 hours, dude.
we've seen some early eliminations in our time.
No way.
Kubitos in the EU show match, unfortunately dropping 4 minutes into the game. And so really, if there's anything to say about the North American meta up until this point, so it's farm, 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 sow the seeds, and then farm again. It's all about that end game.
Yeah,
24-hour Super Vive stream when? If I got 100 subscribers on Twitch, I would do it day one. If someone gifted 100 subs and I had 100 subscribers, I would do it. See, now the fucking audio is doubled. So now it's super echoey.
Neither those early knockouts happening. We have those neutral bosses spawning if you haven't been in Super Vive for a little bit.
Oh, I thought Hot Biscuit wasn't hitting the shot, but it just isn't doing like the animation, which is like, oh, what the, Did you know that Hot Biscuit's old alt username in Battle Right was Warm Cookies?
Behind the curtain. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, this is hopefully going to be better, folks. Thank you very much for your time and for your wonderful feedback. Genuinely, I appreciate it.
Wait, Lemur's on. What is going on here?
No, you're doing this by yourself. Come on,
I am doing it by myself. That's why it's scuffed. But I tell you what isn't scuffed. The last door already has a Kaiju power. They got Kaiju Eye.
Kaiju Eye is like one of the best items in the game. It's so slept on.
Emote just to like before they head out, they know when.
It honestly
not
might
to
be
go
the
up
best power in the
against an
game. It's just
opponent
like always so good.
Yeah, very true. The last door again, I feel like it has been not just because of their results overall.
Real trap shit. Holy moly, I just woke up. Limbo
Limbo
at the fall. Appreciate you. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well.
They decide to actually commit to a conflict soon, and as we speak.
Here we go, Pumpers in on the fairly odd opponents. It must be said.
Pumpers letting it hang, trying to get the hover wings, I would assume.
On the block
That's why everyone's looking at the flex.
Out of the city ASAP. This is our territory, they say. Why are
Chipster
you
just
in our
sends
show
it.
matches,
Chipster doesn't give a
they say?
fuck
Fairly
about
odd
this ship,
opponents.
and then you just
Honestly, have
absolutely
disengaged
gapped
quite
them.
well, but what happened over
That
there?
guy
Was that
just
a
got
spike
deleted from the
fairly odd
lobby.
opponents? Bizarre.
Wait, no?
What a great spike. I think it was from Zooman.
Never mind, that was the mob.
Very interesting.
From my perspective on the map, it looks like you just completely gapped him.
But as you said, Pumpers just saying this is our zone. You're not going to get any close to it. Just pushing back fairly odd opponents. They can get this vault here. Not
I
exactly
personally
like the most
really like the bottom of the
valuable
screen,
at
by the
this
way.
point, I wouldn't say
I don't know
for
how
the
you guys
powers,
feel,
but
like the
because
UI.
it's
I
still
still think it's kind of
already had a tier 3
rudimentary,
all across the
but I
board.
do like that this is
still
at least
seems
here
to be
now.
fairly odd opponents kind of having to, you know,
I think the production could be
hide a little bit because
much
you don't
better,
want that early
but like for
confrontation.
to
You
start
don't
here,
have
it's like really
the
not bad
items
at
or
all.
the armor to back it up, and
I
still,
feel like
you know,
this
have
grassroots
Tim
production
back
is
with
better
his
than
best
most like
on
in-game
those
production I've
tier
seen in
1 armor,
Overwatch, like
very
sadly.
vulnerable for the moment.
Like I remember the Butterfingers logo being like so bad.
North America, come on. We want to see a little bit more, you know, razzle dazzle here. To be fair,
Yo,
Dick, haven't
guys,
exactly had a
it's
great
not all about
phase.
fighting.
Only one blue item, albeit Giant Chipperel also has tactical nuke. If I was to give it to anyone on that squad,
We want more fighting. We want more fighting, bro. The circle is the size of my fucking old belly. What are your thoughts on beta date release? If I speak, I'm in big trouble. That's all I got. Let's just say the timeline of Deadlock coming out last month was perfect for this game. Like, perfect. It doesn't get much better than this.
To go for the full send, it wouldn't end well.
Not gonna lie, I felt like there was more fighting in this patch. I mean, yeah, there was, because Bishop, Oath, Jewel, and Zeph, that comp just wants to get in there. So the more power you get early, the better it is. I think it's not every squad was running that.
Decide on what build they're going to go for on those upgraded equipment pumpers.
I want a patch where my characters that are good are dog shit, because I'm not gonna lie, Zeph and Oath, when they're both good, are just so cancer. Like, I play them because, I mean, I like them, but, like, I'll be the first to admit that Oath is just so dumb right now. Like, players that are not good at Oath are playing the character and getting value.
No, I'm throwing so much shade on North
You think
America.
Myth will always
I'm
be
throwing so
useful?
much shade on North America.
I mean,
You'll have
in
your
a show
meta,
match
I
scenario, when you
appreciate
can
it. What I
force people to
appreciate,
fight in
though,
your
is this
effective
are
range,
two
yeah,
new
but in,
teams
like, pubs,
going at it hammer
pubs
and
is, like,
tongs.
whoever's,
This
like,
is
the
what
most
we
number
love
check
to
character is
see,
always
and
going to be the
their
best. Like,
opponents
you
have
see
already
Oath,
brought out Argus.
you see
It's
Bishop,
Felix on Felix violence,
like, you
one
see all
down.
those things, and,
This
like,
was the prologue.
here's the thing. I literally said it in the tier
As it
list
stands,
before the patch. What's going to be good? Like, I think Oath, Zeph are going to be, like, great, and so is Ghost. But if you want to play to absolutely fucking Oath's life, then you can also run an off-meta thing where you can run maybe Felix, you could run maybe Jewel, because if Oath doesn't exist in the game, then those characters get to play and they dominate. But the problem is,
Rift have been
how good is the
get away
Oath
with
to
it,
not just
but
run
how
into a
far
bad
can they
matchup?
run,
Because a
actually?
lot
This
of
could
people that play
victory
Oath,
as well.
at least this patch that I saw, aren't exactly the best at that matchup. I feel like Felix was kind of meta. He would be absolutely insane if Oath wasn't there to ego check him. Like,
Wait, what did the Earth Chatter get stuck?
it got stopped by the shield because we just slammed the shield.
They're gonna have much more control over the area as they're getting closer here. Two or coming in.
Wait, what did the Earth Chatter get stuck on? Was there a tree placed down? That is truly extraordinary in any case. Fable, they are the slayer of the new kids. They took down Kubitos in EU. They take down Zooman, who is reduced to a wisp. And they are going to stay a wisp. In fact, I imagine they're going to turn into a death box pretty quickly indeed. Fairly odd opponents yet again find the retreat button. They press it with venom. And meanwhile, going after the Kaiju boss, Fable go from strength to strength.
Yeah, they really are, and I actually think it was a great rotation here by Fable Relic because they recognized that the boss was already
Oath,
on the
Bishop,
start.
Felix, Zeph.
There was that Bion boss on the south side.
I think you substitute the Felix for a Jewel.
Not enough of that.
Supervive is so much better than Deadlock. I mean, they're just different games, man. Like, Deadlock is just a MOBA. Like, I personally really don't like MOBAs. I prefer a BR because it's like the skill set's just a lot different. I don't know. Everyone's losing their shit about Deadlock because so many people are just like, oh my god, Deadlock, it's the new Overwatch, and I'm sitting here like, it's a fucking MOBA. It's not Overwatch at all. Like, you're 15 minutes of your game, which is a full length of an Overwatch game, you're shooting bots in a lane. Like, it's not Overwatch. It's its own product. If we were to say it as such, I would be a lot more just, like, chill with it. But, like, it makes me so irate when Shroud, day one, is just like, yeah, bro, like, I could totally see this, like, being the next Overwatch, man. I'm just like, dude. He's like, yeah, like, this is, like, the arena shooter done right. And I'm like, do you, what? But, like, I shouldn't let that piss me off because when the dude did play Overwatch, the dude was, like, diamond. He didn't really understand Overwatch because Overwatch is a dumb game. And sometimes tangible skill is just not directly rewarded. Yo, what the fuck did Chipperal just do? Weren't a bunch of people praising Marvel Rivals? Dude, I'm telling you, like, Marvel Rivals is so gimmicky, though, too. Because here's my take, right? Everyone loves to hate on Overwatch, right? Because the game rightfully can get really irritating. But Overwatch isn't really that bad of a game for most people. It's just when you get really good at it, then people start abusing the fuck out of just dumb mechanics that other people are not capable of abusing. Baptiste and Kiriko literally killed the game. Moira, even when she came in, killed the game. Like, I could go on and on and on. But it's just like, when people then realize, well, people just love to bitch about Overwatch because they just don't take breaks from the game and it pisses them off. Like, Overwatch really isn't that bad of a game until you get to, like, the very highest level. Realistically, the reason I quit Overwatch, I don't even think it was because of the game. It was because of the people I was forced to play with. It was insufferable logging on every single day. And the top player experience is just bad in that game. It's just bad. It's so bad playing Overwatch at top rank because you're playing against the same people every day. And if you don't devote yourself 8 hours a day to playing ranked, I'm playing against pro players at my MMR in ranked every day when I'm like a college student who doesn't give a fuck about going pro anymore, and I'm inting their games. And I don't want to int their games because it doesn't matter what rank in GM I am because the matchmaking is so fucking bad. They don't have their own third-party queue where they can just solo queue and third-party face it. It's just ass. It's just a terrible experience at the top level. For most players, I think Overwatch is unironically actually a really fun game. Like, Overwatch 2 is worse than Overwatch 1. It's not as good. But people love to just bitch and moan instead of just, like, finding a new game to play. But then what's going to happen is they're going to find this new game to play in Marvel Rivals, play it for a month, realize mechanically it's even worse than Overwatch, and go right back to bitching about Overwatch again. It's exactly what they're going to fucking do. It's exactly what they're going to do because everyone in Overwatch cannot stop fucking complaining about the game. I was one of them until I got away from it and then I realized, wait, I was part of the problem. This game actually isn't that bad. It just sucks for my specific situation, and there's a reason why Blizzard still has it as an IP. Because, I mean, it's profitable. People play the game, and it's not that bad. It's just the tilting thing about Overwatch is that it will never be as good as what it was before, and people are holding on to that instead of realizing you cannot change. It'll never go back. Enjoy the product you have, or just fucking leave.
And decide what is your priority.
Moving in on DeGip, they really struggle.
Like that's the big problem with it.
For KP, just for kills in general.
Because it could have been so good, all the people that played and believed for so long are just so done with it. And that's why I also left.
In the EU,
like, I think it's a good game. It's just no longer is it a good game for me. I need something else. And I can't really fault you if you still play Overwatch. Because if you never played Overwatch 1 like a shit ton in 2016, and you only really started playing Overwatch and Overwatch 2, most of the people that started playing Overwatch and Overwatch 2 still play the shit out of that game. Because it's not necessarily that bad. It's just bad for people that played it all that time ago and watched it slowly decline. Because remember what Overwatch was in 2016? It was Game of the Year by a fucking landslide. Everyone was playing that game even if they hated shooters. You guys got me on a bad path, bro. I'll rant about Overwatch all day. What's up, Crouch? Overwatch 2016, 2017, Season 5 dive meta. I know I was playing on console, but that shit was still fun as fuck. I played Ana on console when she was the worst character in the fucking game, and I still had fun with it. It was just so good. The community was still insufferable back then, and it wasn't perfect, but it's so much better for me than it was now.
Levo presses the F button. Yeah, because press F to pay.
What's this then? What do you mean, OC?
Right down into the wisp, into a death box as well. But yet again, so it's
Overwatch was insane for what it was. It was a risk made by a company of people that had a vision, and it was good until. So I have videos. I have a whole catalog of videos talking about this shit. I could just link it in chat if you really are interested in what I have to say. Okay, this Bishop character, though, like, this is what I'm talking about. This comp is just so good. Because, like, here's the thing, right? If you want to run Oath into the Lemur comp, and they have a Bishop, but you don't, your Oath doesn't get to play the game. And on top of that, not only do they have a Bishop, they also have a Ghost, too. So their whole comp is about, we get to play Oath, but you don't. We get to abuse the broken character, but you don't. And that's why Bishop was so good. I don't think Bishop, ironically, is that great of a character when Oath is in the... Her whole character identity right now is to just fuck Oath's life. And I think the variation of comp was like, do you want to really fucking Oath's life? Or do you think your Bishop and Oath are good enough at bitching the other Bishop and Oath to let it so that your Jewel player can just walk over everyone? That's what Chips had tried to do. And I'm sure Niza could have done it too if he fucking wanted to, but Niza can just play whatever because I think he's the faker of Supervive right now.
3 next, invulnerable with that Jewel on those upgrades, but not enough not to get spiked in the last.
I miss this game. This game's fucking gas, bro. Like, this game gives me 2016 Overwatch vibes.
Demise is only one person standing.
Which is really exciting, but also extremely, and I mean extremely scary.
The last door have been able to pick out the one team.
I glazed. I mean, after I played with the dude, here's the thing: people will hate until they play with a player, and then they realize, wait, this guy really is just a goat. It just feels like a breath of fresh air. That's what I'm talking about. Same thing with Deadlock. Like, Deadlock's not a game for me, but I can still appreciate it. See, that's something Lemur did right there that I need to really stop doing. Is like getting really hungry with my ultimate when I don't have someone marked and I know it's not going to kill them. Because he just wasted his ult right here, and if another team rolls up, he's fucked. But I have this problem too, where I'll just fucking launch it and try to spike people. It's a terrible idea. If you play Zeph, you need to stop using it to kill unless you get a mark. If you get a mark, it does 700 damage. By all means, just fucking burst people. But this right here, it's a problem. And here's the thing. Lemur doesn't play this character that much, so I don't expect him to fucking have it mid-maxed.
For the ultimate. Oh, they do.
Any word on when this game will come back? If I speak, I will be in big trouble, but every month there will be a playtest.
Poke them. It's a knock off the jellyfish. They go onto the ring.
I think it was solo. That's why, dude, I'm telling you though, it does like literally a fraction of a damage. It does like not even half of a bar. Here's the thing. I'm not really shit talking Lemur because I don't think Lemur plays this character, but like anyone that plays Zeph consistently every game, that's something that I think you have to look out for. Like, I'm pretty sure this might have been the first time I've ever seen Lemur play Zeph.
Forcing out the Celeste. Oh, 1v1, but they're already on the
platform. Oh, too early. See, like, too early of an A2, but like, if Lemur, here's the thing. If Lemur played this character for like 2 hours, he wouldn't have made any of these two mistakes because he's Lemur.
With the ice wall. Oh, from behind! It's destructive. It's maniacal. It's double soul power for the last door.
If anybody had any just doubts that the
I think XP Soul and XP Soul might be the worst soul in the game for show matches.
last door was going to
Low
really
key.
show up in this one.
Well, actually, no, not true, because you'll get kills handed to you at the end of the game.
After this play is
It's still worth getting. Damage Soul might be pretty mid too, but it's good for poking. I mean, any soul is good, but I feel like they're a little like overvalued for some of them. Yo, Height, what happened? No, Height.
Very difficult position here as they are trying to get out of it from those strike snipes, just dealing so much damage on the side of our Biscuit. But Relic, the way that the last door just decided that they needed to go on to get
We do have Kaiju scale. Everything else about us though is kind of mid. But you can get stunned out of your. Oh, that's something new I didn't know.
Ultimate on that Zeph. In goes Height yet again, and Pumpers retreat right back over that chasm. They're not in too much trouble at the moment. The ring does benefit them, and of course they've got that camp as a home base. BAP decide to
wait, why would we just give them this
I mean,
space though?
Eventually others are going to come across the last door.
What are they trying to rotate to? Down?
How much of a mountain they're going to have to climb. The gold sheets won't mean, or the gold shield
Hashtag not my bappers without Paz.
in the face of damage soul and level 10.
I fuck with the bappers still. I know you're just making a joke, but I gotta make it clear, I still fuck with the bappers. Once a bapper, always a bapper.
Trying to defend this one here, and they actually are on
Bappers are goated, especially Kenneth.
Getting
gap. Oh, Pensado splits.
It really is.
Like,
Pensato, he's usually
like look at them. Look at their oath. Their oath doesn't get to play the game. Phenom gets to do whatever he wants, even though Phenom is like getting zoned by Pensado. But just because he has a bishop and the other team doesn't, their oath gets to just do whatever the fuck he wants. Like literally anything, because there's no pushback. And when Oath is the craziest character in the fucking game, like you have to run everything into your oath. Was the whole theory behind this patch and why Bishop is good. But if I see Bishop get nerfed, I'm gonna be like, I think she maybe needs a little bit, like maybe, but like I don't know. If Oath gets nerfed, I don't know if she's gonna really be as strong as she was before. Like, because like what is Felix gonna do into that? I want to see like Felix check the Bishop, because I think Felix probably would win it.
Zero hesitation. They see Rift Walkers and they see potentially easy prey, but Rift Walkers are going to be going right back into the hands of Bashal players. Got to rotate north now. Pin looking for a pretty
that's the problem with character design. Like if Oath can just be as strong as he is, it just changes everything about the game.
And a couple of powers used, and Rift Walkers have
and that's what I said before when like, oh, Oath is so bad. Blah, blah, blah. Oath is so bad. I'm like, no. Oath is only bad because other characters were good in the past.
through that situation.
like Bishop in the past, or like maybe I don't even remember what it was in the past. Like Oath was only bad because other characters were good. I remember saying this. Or like Jewel is only bad because Oath is good. But here's the thing, then they turbo buff the fuck out of Oath for no reason. And now Oath is so good that even amidst counters, because he's so strong, you need him no matter what. He is a must pick because of just how much he outputs for a team. Then he influences the meta in a bad way, where then you have to run stuff to make him viable, like even more than he already is, like to assure his viability. And then when the whole meta is structured around one character, that's when people start complaining, in my opinion. Like, for example, when Brawl was dumb broken, everyone's complaining, Oath is bad, Oath is bad. I'm like, no, Oath isn't really bad. The only bad thing is the fact that Brawl can just, like, slam through his shield with infinite mobility, a ton of damage, and then he has nothing to say about it. Like, back then. Now he has a whole lot to fucking say about it. He don't give a scup. Back then, when he couldn't heal his shield, it was terrible. It was horrible. But it's like, the meta nuance isn't really something they're worried about, because I also don't think that... Here's the thing. I might be wrong, so I'm not accusing the devs. But I'm pretty sure with the development cycle, because I also don't understand how the game development works, I'm also pretty sure every developer is working on their own individual characters, and there's probably very minimal meetings about how all of these characters coincide. So those problems are just going to happen. And you can't really fix them until you start having devs... like for example, Oath has been passed around to like 3 different devs in the past like 6 months. Like, of course Oath is going to be dumb broken, because we're not thinking about how a character fits within everything else, because there's just too much fucking data, and it's too much high meta-analysis, and who the fuck cares? But that my take is, Oath used to be in the perfect spot, where he didn't have everything, where he... when he made mistakes, he was actually punished for it and couldn't just heal his shield. Now he's a get out of jail free card. Like, I don't know.
A little too small for this many teams.
They need a balanced team. Put us on it. Here's the thing. Once the game comes out, they'll have that. Just right now, like, what the fuck is the point of balance if, like, we're still trying to fix, like, combat with items and shit? There's no point. It's just a waste of time. It's just a waste of time and money. Because it only affects, realistically, like, the top-ranked players. And we're, like, here's the thing. They know this, so we're already fucking addicted to the game. Like, whatever they do for us doesn't matter. Like, we're already addicted to the game. We're going to play. We don't matter right now. And unless we're going to pay money, realistically, we never do. And with that mindset, I go into it, and I'm just kind of like, you know what? Whatever, man. Like, I think the game is fun. If you don't think the game is fun, then stop playing it. Play something else. That's what I learned from Overwatch. Because realistically, the game probably isn't bad. It's just bad for you. There is a game out there that's probably good for you, though. Whether that be Deadlock or Supervive or Overwatch or, God forbid, League of Legends. There you go. I think this game is going to be so much fun when it comes out, though. Especially like scrims. I cannot wait for scrims. This game is so much better in scrims. But that's a bad thing, low-key. That I wish I never played scrims this early. I wish I would have just played pubs, and I would never have gotten the chance to play in competitive, because competitive for this game is just too OP. Okay, we played decently here. We actually bitched the team down. Oh god, are they gonna put the clip? Are they gonna put the clip on screen? I've been sent this clip by at least 5 individuals. I will not name names. I like pubs. They're way more relaxing. Yeah. I just would have to see. I don't know. Scrims is just like, just feels so good. Like when you make that call and that call is just too OP, and you just like, fuck yes, like that call was perfect, and then you fucking win, and everyone's like, damn, that was the GOAT. Like, oh god, just yes, dude. Like the value of my play, the stonks, bro.
A bit of a page out of the leaflet of bad comms from game number 1, because they are protecting that most wanted crown as if their life depends on it. Got Yora there, they got a Kingpin, so Gugu Saya can, you know, engage on a canter.
Let's see it then. Let's see the hook then. Let your nuts hang. This team isn't letting their nuts hang enough, guys. What do we think? Do we think that this Army Green team is letting their nuts hang enough? Because personally, I don't think they are. I was going to say, they're not letting them hang enough.
that oath on the other side of this little passageway, really, just keeping an eye on everything. But we do have a
Oh, wait, they
spike on
rotated.
Chips, or it is going to come from Tim Garfield.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. Should I really be explaining what they're supposed to do? I'm pretty sure we're all on the same page. Make Void meta change my mind? I don't know. Void meta could either be really fun or really cancer, and it depends on what's good.
Actually, going in with the Earth Shatter, we've got ourselves the most wanted. It's Hot Biscuit, so in protecting it, they now pick it up for themselves. That's going to be a Zeph.
Oh, no.
Wasted. Doesn't hit either their own players or anybody else, but the Pumpers are caught between a rock and a hard place.
Wait, Wicca, that was crazy.
Crash. Rift
That was
Walkers.
really well
Till Luke
done.
gets
I was not
another
ready.
spike.
Wow, I fucked this
time
fight
it's a
so
Hot
bad.
Biscuit.
If I would have known that Wicca had an angle and I was right next to Wicca, I would have hit an E, and this whole pink team would have just died
Garfield
immediately.
actually going in with the Earth
Instead, I'm
Shatter.
just sitting there
We've got ourselves
fucking
the most
beating it.
wanted. It's
Like,
Hot
I don't
Biscuit,
fucking
so
know what I'm
in
doing.
protecting it, they now pick it up for themselves. That's going to be a Zeph ult slightly wasted. Doesn't hit either their own players or anybody else. But
Like, dude, look at that E. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then a nade. And then a fucking nade right here. Ah! And then we get the Kaiju scale and win the game. GG. I'm the worst. What was I doing up there? I'd have to look at my own POV.
Walkers. Till Luke gets another spike. This time onto Hot Biscuit. Blixman going to try and...
Can you give some good tips on how to make good calls for a team? Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I love gambling. I love slot machines, dude, type shit. So here's my take. Here's my take, Limbo. I'm not gonna first. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna teach you how to call out to your team if you don't know the call that is to be made. Like, if you don't know how to play the macro of the game, right? I'm not gonna like teach my kid how to drive on the highway if the kid has never driven in like a parking lot with no fucking cars. I need to teach you the basics first. But communicating realistically comes down... Communicating at a very high level doesn't really matter for most players if you're just like good at the game. You can just climb without calming at all. It only really starts mattering in a team environment, and you usually have roles for it. Like, for example, if Dunn is playing Space Makers, like Celeste and Oath, typically he's the one that should be calling like a mid fight. Like, he sees like a way to like split a team up, or he sees something, he's gonna call an engage, and he's gonna call a target. And if he doesn't do that, then typically that character is going to have a struggle getting in and doing things with like getting damage without dying immediately, because stuff's not gonna die fast enough, or the team's gonna get very split because the person that's trying to make the space for the rest of the team to actually do something isn't calming. So typically that would be what, if you want to be like that character in this game, like a Celeste or Oath, you're the one that needs to say, hey, I want to go here. Hey, let's split up 2-2 here. They're the ones that are setting up the fight in a way that lets the team actually do something. Now, here's the other thing. Me, on my hand, when I'm playing Zeph, my whole thing, my role as a support is actually really weird in this game, because in Overwatch, it was more about like, hey, I need peel. I need to throw an aid in. And I understand, Limbo, you would play Celeste, but hear me out. Other characters also need to talk, and I think understanding their roles helps your role too. And here's the other thing. I might be fucking wrong. I might just be yapping. Maybe this isn't the way it is, and in a year's time, the way we play this game is completely fucking different. And maybe the Zeph is the one making the calls. I don't know. But as a Zeph, I'm the one that's telling my team, like, the posturing. What space is safe? What space are we supposed to be going to? While I'm shooting, because realistically, I have like the least mechanical role in the entire team. Like, all I have to do is fucking yuck an aid and press right click on some teammates. Like, it is then my job, since I don't have as much of a mechanical role, it is my job to be telling my team what the fuck is going on realistically. So that's why you saw me with Kaiju a lot, where I'm just, most of the game, I'm literally just pressing M, I'm opening my map, and I'm just watching what's going on. But as Zeph, I'm saying like, hey, let's lean right. And what I mean by lean right is like, I've cleared the space of this fight to the right. Like, I know no one's over there. And here's the thing. If a team comes in, if something happens where someone gets picked off or someone takes a lot of damage, leaning right means we go right. We dash right. Are we really using M for map? Yeah, it's just the most comfortable for me. What do you guys use? Tab? I'm taking my ring finger off of my WASD. Do you understand how fucking crazy that sounds? I have to take my finger off of my movement key? Seriously? Fuck that. I need to move. I need to be able to press the off button for my M immediately. I am not giving up any movement in this game. Fuck that. Put your map to M. Let your thumb do that. Let your thumb hit the map where you don't need to use it for movement. And guess what? If your thumb is on your map, what are you not doing? Gliding over the fucking abyss. It saves two birds with one stone. I don't want to hear anyone in my chat telling me that M is bad. You got big hands then? I don't know. To end, that's my thing. I am never in this game, ever, taking my finger off of a movement key. No way. Like, absolutely not. Maybe it's... dude, Limbo, you're too funny. What are your binds? I think the only... Okay. Hold up. We need music for this. Because this is going to be funny for you guys. I have my M1 set to M1. My R&B set to R&B. I have my utility ability. Is that what they call them, Mirajin? I don't even fucking know. I have my utility, which is like your nade on Zeph, set to E. I think that was the original. And I have my alt set to Q. Okay, guys. Guys. I play Overwatch. What the fuck did you expect from me? Of course I'm going to be putting my ultimate on Q. Okay? Like, do I think about this game as Overwatch? A little bit, but I'm not as Overwatch-pilled as some other named people in this community. This game is a lot more like Dota, in my opinion, to be honest, with the way the powers work. And I don't even play Dota, but I feel like Dota players are pretty fucking good at this game. But, like, Q is my alt because it's just what I know, all right? Like, why would I change what I know? Here's the... Here's the problem with R. When I first started playing this game... This is so embarrassing. I used to play Kingpin. I used to press R to reload. I used to think that R was reload and that you had to reload in this game when I first started playing. I don't even think I ever pressed the R button, to be honest, anymore. But yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And here's the thing. All the games I play are shooters. This R button is sacred. I might press the R key more than I press the W. No, I press the W key a whole lot more. But R is a key that I press a lot. Okay? I reload a lot. But that's the thing. I don't see what... And if your game is trying to appeal to shooter players, I don't see a world where you would ever want to put your alt on R. Like, you're going to grief players. I can't be the only one. Okay? You can do D and R if needed. That's my keybinds, though, Mirajin. If you wanted to know and you wanted to clown me for weird-ass keybinds, you got me, bro. But, I don't think my... Like, dude, my nade is E. That's what it was in Overwatch. But, there you go. My keybinds are odd. Oh, yeah, and then my map is M, and then my toggle mute is tab. Because it's right there, and to be honest, I'm never going to use it. I see that M is like... M used to be my toggle mute in Overwatch because it was just the easiest to hit. Because it's literally an M tree.
Shit.
Yo, Knight... whoa. Thag. That also doesn't work. Lathag. Thanks for the follow. As a streamer, I'm not going to say the start of your name. Powers. Oh, Powers and Glider. Powers are not on the keyboard. Powers are on my mouse buttons. I do not like... Here's the thing. And this is for any game. I think it is just so dumb to ever take your fingers off of the movement keys. I think it's so dumb. Like, it just... for everything movement related. I just think it's so bad. If I could ever put it on anything else like my mouse buttons, infinitely better. Infinitely better. And it doesn't affect my aim either, because it's on my mouse. It's really simple, actually. Maybe it's weird, but that's how it be. What is it usually? C and V? I guess they expect people to use their thumbs for C and V. Just use a dance mat to move. Nice. Wait, dude, use a foot pedal. Now, guys, is this what Niza does to be the goat of Supervive? Like, I don't know. I use push to talk on my mouse, so I can't see. The thing is, push to talk I think is also just terrible. Like, I hate push to talk because it's another button that you're forced to press that makes your brain always 2 steps ahead. Having push to talk, in my opinion, at least in my brain, it's another action that I have to press on my keyboard to talk, and I talk a lot. It is another resource in my brain that it has to think about that is being taken away from movement or taken away from aim. See, Niza, the problem with, now my only problem with having your foot pedal to glide is that, are you really going to be able to do that on LAN? Because I've thought about it, actually. I'm actually buying a foot pedal for toggle mute. And for... Wait, do you actually think so, Chips? Because here's the thing. I've played on LANs, but I've never played... Do you think so? Well, I guess there's no reason not to, right? You'd have to get a really good foot pedal, though. That actually might be the play. Because, dude, how conscious... Well... You'd have to get really coordinated for like some feather tech with your foot. But I don't see why you wouldn't. Dude, should I try it? Should I get a foot cam, bro? Get a foot cam for your fucking dude, like Gibba used to. He was this hog player that did a challenge with his hook on his foot pedal. Wait, that's actually so... I kind of want to try it. I want to do a stream where I use foot pedals for something. Okay, yeah, but glider, I just have on my space bar. Like, I know people have it set to a different key. I personally just don't see the need for that. But, like... I don't know. I have to, like, I personally think it's just a mental thing. To pass foot cam. Straygasm.
Yeah. Does he get mirrored? Yes, he does. The kill feed confirms. This is incredible.
This clip is so ass, by the way.
Down by the last door. Pumpers fall at 8.
What happened? Check.
Abaddon knew they had to take that one down.
That was just unfortunate that Wicca is new to the game.
The Rift Makers, Fable, meeting each other here on the top side, but Rift Makers.
Yeah, oh my, here's the problem. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Niza, you unironically just typed out Mr. Dinklepuss. Oh my god. I gotta learn the tech. I gotta buy the foot pedal right after the stream. I will buy the foot pedal. Holy fuck, dude, what's up, Mills? How you doing? Dude, you missed out on a W playtest. Or maybe you did play and I didn't know. But I'm gonna hop on Deadlock either today or tomorrow. It's the Aura game? Yeah, plus 1,000 Aura. Finally. Okay. Oh no.
Focus more on picking people off more than anything. Relic now Bap has re-division and
Mills, I would have played Deadlock sooner had there not been a Supervive playtest.
Position here on the bot side, splitting out. Hyde trying to find some vision should they want to engage. Off more than anything. Relic now Bap has re-division and reposition here on the bot side, splitting out. Hyde trying to find some vision should they want to.
It's there for new players. Yeah, it's there for specs as well.
Wherever we see the next most.
You know how some people just be like, "Damn, I just got sold." Dude, I didn't even get sold. Like, I didn't even get sold to eBay. Like, my ass just got put on like the fucking foreign exchange, or if that's what it's called, like the New York Stock Exchange. Like, Like, YHR has stock in my company after that. Like, they own me now. Like, I got sold by my team and fucking airdropped over to the other one. GG. I didn't realize how many people... Dude, we lost the show match because of that then. Oh no. Wait! I didn't realize it was that! Oh. In his defense, this was like the first time he ever played Oath. Or one of the first... Well, actually, it's not. He's played it for a little bit. I still think this clip is just too funny. This clip is just too funny. All of the equity of my company, bam, just sold to the enemy. Okay, so Wicca got spiked, and then the call was, yo, I was like, yo, just shield my box. I was like, there's no way they stop you because it's too far away, and they'd have to invest too many resources, which they start doing, by the way. From my POV, it was just too funny. From my POV, it was just too funny. People literally went back into stream. I didn't do this. Went back into stream, clipped it, and I swear to you, 5 different people immediately sent me this clip and just said, lol, period. And I was just like so tilted after that. I was just like, holy fuck, it happened. But I didn't realize, at that point, I literally got up and walked away from my PC because that's the right thing to do if you're very upset. Like, obviously, you're not just going to, like, flame a teammate.
Excuse me, 7 teams remain. Some vision should they want to engage. Now looking at your top side, they might
no, I gotta
do it themselves. Anti-heal.
I mean, that's true too.
And a spike.
No, like I was sold on the New York Stock Exchange, like without a doubt.
Wait, excuse me. 7 teams remain.
In Dunn's defense, he has gotten a lot better at the character. No, we lost Wicca, so we needed to box res.
More than anything, Relic now Bap has re-division and reposition here on the bot side.
I still think this shit is just so funny.
Some vision should they want to engage. Now looking at your top side, they might be trying to do it themselves. Anti-heal and a spike. Wait, excuse me, 7 teams remain.
What is going on? There was an attempted death box revive from Fable, by the way. Didn't mention that Flappy Penguin was subbing in for Wicca. Great to see Flappy Penguin back in the fight, but he might not be in the fight for too much longer. I thought they played this really well, apart from the fact that they were down to 3.
You could have fallen back and jumped up and down? What do you mean? Look, guys. Look. Okay, if we really want to analyze the play. Wicca trolled. All right. But it really wasn't the end of the world because the box was still there. I have an oath. I am far enough away that they cannot just M1 me for free with my oath there. And I want to do this in the most respectful way possible because this is my teammate. Okay? If you're new to a character and playing in a show match, you're not going to play perfect either. That's where the parry went. We dropped the shield before it's even broken. I get double tapped by a myth and a shrike. In no world is this my fault. Okay?
Looking at your top side, they might be trying to do
in no world, like it's just like at this point, could I have done a jump tech? Possibly, but at this point, come on now.
Wait, excuse me, 7 teams remain.
What is going on? There was an attempted death box revive from Fable, by the way. Didn't mention that Flappy Penguin was subbing in for Wicca. Great to see Flappy Penguin back in the fight, but he might not be in the fight for too much longer.
It's just too... I don't think that there needs to be a deep discussion on what just happened.
Someone else has to be alive, surely. Meanwhile, boom is to men on this top path. I think that the...
Alright, now we get to see the... Because I immediately left the game after that. I was just so upset. I didn't say anything, because obviously you don't say anything. And it's a mistake that'll happen. And you know what? I'm going to troll games like that too in show match scenarios.
Lunatherius is going to go down as well. Wait, so
But you move
so
on
wait,
and you
this is-
keep playing
so
as a
Scarlet's just
team,
picking
and
up
you
all
don't
the
let
kill
it stop
points
you.
somehow, and now Nidhogg has been discovered. A stun.
Wait,
They're gonna
Nidhogg
unleash
just
the black
bitched
hole.
more.
Kid Nidhogg takes down more. 1v1 me, he says.
Nidhogg
He's
just-
got the revive
Wait,
too.
no way.
Yeah, Boomer Cement actually played super well on that void. As
You gotta-
said, Relic. But the problem
man.
is, it was
It was almost
3-on-1,
OP if we
and
would
on
have
the other side,
nuked
the
behind.
Belastor also had the same
Paz, you're glowing
keys for
today? Well,
themselves.
thanks,
It
Kenneth.
worked out so good for them.
I
Look
appreciate
at
that you said that.
They're taking
Even if
damage,
I don't
actually
think so.
spikes them on the
I'm
death
doing my
box. They
best.
are
Yo, wait. 5 teams left, 12 members. Lemur won the
sniping
game.
damage that comes through on the Shrike is
This game was so winnable for us, too. We had Radioactive.
huge. Trying to push in, the last door takes the advantage. 4v2, 4v1, push that even more, and they're going to take Shu. Still 5 teams remaining, but they could take Boomers to men right now. Just one more auto should be enough for more, and they do it, Relic.
The last door ain't
Zek
stopping
is
here.
bush camping.
Actual players. That
They
was
know it. Like, they have
a
to, right?
shot by the way, did a lot more.
They do it, Relic.
The last door ain't stopping here. Back. Actual players. That
Moore is gliding over Abyss. He got...
was a lovely mortar shot. By the way, did a lot more damage than I was expecting. I think ZKN is all on their own here for Tim Garfield.
First day, okay, I'm gonna be honest. You can't even evaluate first day show matches because this would never happen on day 4.
That I only saw 3
This would
players.
never
The last
happen
four
on
might
day
be the only
4.
team
There's
with
just
4
no
players in the
way.
entire lobby. Or, actually, hold on a second.
People
No,
haven't
they've
played
only
for a
got
month.
3, haven't they? Because
This
they
is probably the
lost one
first
of theirs,
game
so
people
we've
have played in a
what's that?
month.
So we got 2 rats, and wait, and 2 teams of 3? No, surely there's got to be more from BAP. Surely there's got to be more from the last or one of these 2. ZKN using that shift, that 360 spin, pretty successfully.
I have a very hard
Shield,
time believing that
nice shield
Zekken
from
would
Joe,
let
and
Moore
nice
fly
gold
over the
shield with
Abyss
that
on
as
day
well.
4.
Spicy.
I feel like dude,
Positioning there on ZZK,
stay one.
actually feeling good because of the ring, but might have given away
But at the same
road
time, it's like,
position.
what is
Now,
Zekken gonna do? Like, the
might
game's
get
already
spiked
kind of
in this
lost.
one. It's just the last
You have to get a
attempt,
most wanted, but
you are
I
going
don't know.
to get barraged
If
from
I see an
every
opportunity to
step
grief that
of
team,
the
I would have
way.
griefed
The
it.
last door, again, taking the best positioning ever as ZZK trying to go back in, but they're not going to do much more. The
Especially
zone
if it's
is
the bishop,
closing
because
in.
then you
The
can maybe
Storm
actually make
will
a play.
be taking too much. Gonna get a spike? No, more. No, step better.
I really
Wait,
appreciate
Bap has
the
like
play
decent
from
space
ZKN,
here.
though.
Bap could win
Admittedly,
this.
The last door have had time to get that revive off, so it's 4v4 in terms of Bap versus the last door. ZKN, it's like a repeat of EU. There's that lone
Bap
rat
should
who
win
can
this
change
now.
Everything. Great storm bomb. This is going to force the last door onto ZKN though. Giga brain play from the.
Oh,
Bash
wait, you guys
All
got
Players
detonated? Wait, and you
squad,
just
but
sat
that's
in
a
it.
lovely relocate
Wait, no.
from the Oath, who's of course got that healing, and so for the moment they can survive. This is some unreal survivor play, but Phantom X, what?
Okay, guys, this game is just crazy.
Step of the way, the last door again taking the best positioning ever as ZZK trying to go back in, but they're not going to do much more. The zone is closing in. The storm will be ticking too.
But Anion, if you're sitting in a bush with 3 solos, right? There's like, it's 5 teams, 12 people left. They're gonna spot check that bush.
Too much. Gonna get a
Take
spike?
the pick every
No
time.
More. No, step better.
With how small the circle is, it's just like a deduction, right?
Time to get that revive off, so it's 4v4 in terms of Bat versus the last door. ZKN, it's like a.
Wait, is that your
repeat of
fire?
EU.
Wait, just recall.
There's that lone rat who could
Oh, wait,
change
but you guys
everything.
wait.
Great storm bomb.
Do you have
This
any
is gonna
jump
force
pads?
the
We have
last
jump
door
pads here because
onto
I think we have to
ZKN,
just
though.
jump. Like,
Giga brain
we just have to
play
jump up at this
from
point.
The Bash All Players squad, but that's a lovely relocate from the Oath, who's of course got that.
Okay, we
healing, and
got
so
the
for
jump pad now,
moment
but then
they
it was
can
too-
survive. This is some unreal survivor play.
Yeah, like you actually just have to engage there. You just have to.
Rat who could change everything. Great storm bomb. This is going to force the last door.
I hate storm nades, by the way. I think they're so dumb.
Onto ZK.
I just don't like the way it makes the game play out, personally, but maybe I'm just the worst.
From the Bash All Players squad, but that's a lovely relocate from the Oath, who's of course got that healing, and so for the moment they can survive. This is some unreal survivor play, but FedEx! What? What happened there?
I just really, I don't know. It was some taking damage, or do we have a void somewhere? How did they have enough damage or just range to get that one? And ZKN
Pad check, pad check.
with the most wanted now.
Okay, but like day one, am I gonna be making that call? Probably not, bro. I'm gonna be flustered because I haven't played in a month and don't know what the fucking opportunity is.
1 minute and 45 to actually get the team back, or the team back.
I mean, this would be
Jump pads endgame. Ooh, maybe.
This would be the greatest solo play.
Man, I just want to imagine how differently this game would have been. Oh my god!
It's a bold effort. It's a brave effort, but it's an effort.
That play could have been fucking insane. Yo, Maradon, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you, bro.
This is a certified hood classic.
Solo play.
Things that I say.
In the existence of Supervibe.
Oh, he didn't have. Oh, I thought he had a Abyss Specialist. I think it's a reasonable take, but I still think jump pads are better. There was a radio in the box. I don't think radio. I think the maybe radio does actually. Oh, wait, but hold up.
Unpunished. They're still trying to heal.
Oh wait.
Quite a lot of HP, quite a lot of healing, but it's still 1 minute and 45
Wait, what did he loot? Because he had a Abyss Specialist. Wait, did he loot?
I mean, this would
hovers? Wait.
This would be the greatest.
Oh, you definitely gotta also loot the fucking because hovers work with Abyss Specialist. If you dash, hover wings, hold the shield up, slam, bash, dude, he maybe actually could have killed to zone, but what he did was actually not that bad.
Existence of Supervibe.
I also don't think Radioactive is nearly as strong as an Abyss Specialist hover wings. That is to be discussed. I think hover wings is one of the best powers in the game. I think it's better than some red powers.
The ring is
okay, like he could have won that if he knocks everyone into Abyss, which I think would have been easier had he had unlimited dashes from from Abyss. But here's the thing. It's like nitpicking Zekin this whole time. It's like, well, if he was Faker, he would have won. The dude still played well. Making sure this is very much clear. Just so that we're all on the same page. Because things can be taken out of context. And when you're in a show match situation on day one, obviously you're not going to think. But the thing is, grapple hook also could have been insane, but we don't have the cooldowns. I wish they could find a way for spectators to have cooldowns on the powers. Would that not just be turbo? Would that not just be insane? So we could see. Yo, clip this and send it to Relic. We need cooldowns on powers. Isn't it on the bottom? Is it?
I mean, this would. Oh, yeah, that's an amazing up, by the way. This would be the.
I would love to see it on screen.
Solo play in the existence of Supervibe.
No, it's not on the bottom because this would have went on cooldown.
It's a bold effort. It's a brave.
The other thing is he has to break the shield too, and the only way he's gonna do that is if he gets extra damage from Abyss. I think.
Be the greatest solo
unless he looks for the grapple out of hover wings, which did he do that?
It's just that one bit of space. It's a bold effort.
It's so hard
effort,
though.
But it's an effort.
It's so hard. Like you would have to just hit every button literally perfectly. And the try that he put in, honestly, I mean, it looked better than some other oaths.
I know you're playing a lot of Deadlock as well. How you doing, my man?
So that was the first one. Wait. I was gonna say, like, what is Dado doing on Destiny 2? There's nothing to stream on that game. More show match time.
PvP, some squad ups, it'll be sick. Oh yeah, it's what did that pal Knots used to say? What did our old pal Knots used to say? For Sekiro, hesitation is defeat. It really fucking is in this game. You've got to go fast. just got to go for it. You can't
Bro,
let
I
one
love
card-
Twitter and hate it. All right. Why do we love and hate Twitter? I'm interested to hear. Oh, wait, a new driver update. Maybe my Premiere will finally be fixed. It won't. In parentheses, it will never be fixed. It will never be fixed. What was another? I mean, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Mad Magical might just be the GOAT. I kind of want to watch last day NA show match.
Completely disrupt their ability to use abilities. It's just a matter of catching up.
In NA, we are
I
all
also
loaded up.
love. I love Mad Max. Is that the caster's name? Did I fuck it up? Mad Magical. Fuck, dude. I will get his name right. This guy is goated because he wears a train conductor hat and he's just too funny. Lawler also, dude, this guy just says what's on his fucking mind. I remember watching the tournament. This is why you're last place. I was like, God damn.
Knocks and kills confirmed. So they are way ahead of everybody. And go
the back.
Bro just said it how
just
it
all
was.
about how things are gonna
Like,
go for the future. I think there are
I
gonna be
remember
some
just
things
watching.
that
I'm like,
are
yo,
gonna stick together, but we
that
will
was
see a
kind of
lot
fucked up.
shifting, like we are going to see here.
Relic,
as
I
we
don't
get
know if
ready
you
for
saw,
our
but if we could get cooldowns on powers for spectators, that would be dope. And if you already have that and we didn't see it, my bad.
our final show match here in NA. We are all loaded up. Everyone is ready to rumble, and I'm curious.
I want to see how
where
they cast the
these
start of this
drums
game
are
because
going, if
we
have any early action. I know
did
EU,
really
they
well.
love their early skirmishes, their early fights. NA, not quite the case. They tend to like to get these levels, tend to like to get some items on themselves, feel a little bit more comfortable. So usually it's around that third, fourth.
But guys, did Phenom X stream, or did maybe the Lemur stream? It's got to be Ryan Lemur.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
Top right of us. They're like
Top
super
Kaija.
split.
Wait, was this show match?
Comp, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep. Firefox Huntress, RJ, Assault.
Yeah.
I don't think this was a show match.
By the way, don't be afraid of Oath. You guys just go at him. His shield is fake.
Yeah, with that cop, his shield is fucking paper. Might as well not have one.
Or wait, or is this? I'm so confused. Oh, is this with Mifuyu?
Figured out the comp, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep. Firefox Huntress, RJ, Assault.
Yeah. I'm done.
By the way, don't be afraid of Oath. You guys just go at him. His shield is fake.
Yeah, with that cop, his shield is fucking paper.
Where is the show match?
We wanna? Going. For my character is
I want to see the show match. From their perspective.
Meme, I was just waving hi to him and
You
he
got this
just
for,
got
I believe in you.
annihilated by height.
I know someone on.
The sad
Make
side.
this.
Are you sure it's the beginning?
Just do it. I don't think I want to.
He did not play Felix. Oh, here it is. Duh. The way we sauced him up though at the beginning was too clean.
Not even hitting him all, to be honest.
it's hard.
That's a freak.
With the freaking tin.
I don't even know if
At
my
all.
name's on or off.
Because the casters didn't see. Yo, what's up, TK?
TLD rocket jumper.
Yeah, TLD jumper.
Robber Raccoon, Tree Costume, Mercy Platform Tracker. So we.
I
we
made
have
the
Robber
same
Raccoon.
com.
So this changes where we land. Like maybe.
I want to see if any other team did it though, because from my perspective, it was just our two teams.
Wait, we gotta be first to do it.
The Robber
Not even hitting
Raccoon.
him all, to be honest.
it's hard.
I mean, do we just like land
I think
at
it's.
this
I think
camp?
it's here.
Nah, I think.
No, it has to
Oh
be.
yeah, we have to go more north.
I think you
yeah.
just.
I think it's here.
and-
But like,
Oh, is it there or is it like this one and fly south? I don't know.
But guys,
I don't think we should.
but
do
guys,
Bob. I think we should.
we stole the Kaiju vault though.
Whoever has it, yeah.
South.
All three teams. Did I drop too far north?
Who has the rubber? I don't.
Who has it? I don't.
I have it. I have it. I have it. I have it.
3 teams tried.
Gotta do it fast.
Make sure you get it all. We'll watch for you.
In range.
Oh yeah. I am. Robbing.
Oh, you're dying.
Wait, Steve the goat though. Steve the goat though.
Take this up. Take this up.
You missed. You missed.
Wait, it ain't. Wow, really? It was in my range on my screen.
Okay,
It was
it's
actually
okay.
in range of my
Someone else will have it, so we should just play for something else now. Maybe
Yeah, let's go.
That's so
Maybe
lame.
no,
It's
someone else
actually
got
really
it. They got it south. I'll take the rest of it.
Kaiju Vault is so okay, but double Kaiju Vault? I don't know.
There's shit in it, but yeah, just take the
What do you prio instead? Really? What do you prio instead? Because I disagree. I think Kaiju Vault's really
See
good.
a lot more of the action in NA.
Yeah, jumping on board early. We talked about those early drops. It was Go Hogs at the start. We're going to shift on down to last door again.
I think Stacks is overrated, low key. I think it's overrated. Because you get level 5, you get all those vaults, sure. But no one runs into you.
They do have a team, someone nearby trying to get that campfire, a little bit of vision. Potentially give them a slight advantage.
Quad Orange is maybe better. I think Quad
let's
Orange,
gotta
you can
get
make an
some heals
argument
off
that
here
Quad
before we
Orange
go
is
and
much better for
initiate.
than Kaiju
And
Vault.
just so you know, Team 1, that is the last door right
But
there.
there, I mean,
and
I think
we
there's
have
strengths and
Shades.
weaknesses
We
to
have 2
everything. We
teams
start this
that
game
have
then with
taken first place
full
in
powers, and then
previous
no one wants to
show
fuck with us.
Kind of nearby, but Fable, they're going to run out of that one. They didn't want any part. They're forfeiting. Like I said, a lot of teams tend to like to wait it out, even if we see some skirmishing here and there, a couple knocks.
And if the thing is, in my opinion, with the Stacks drop is that it's only good until the end of day 1. Like, that's the only thing. You do get a guaranteed night 1 boss, but there is a coin flip as to whether or not the night 1 boss is actually going to be good, and it's always going to be populated, and you're never going to be able to like 1v or kill 2 teams. I think the stack drop is good. I don't know if it's, in my opinion, the de facto best drop. It depends on too much. It is a good drop though.
I'm not expecting to see
It's
full
like
team
a
wipes.
gray
I'm
area in
expecting
my
to
opinion.
see just a
'Cause you
little
only,
bit
I mean,
with
you do
the
get infinite
remaining
tempo at the start of the
factors
game.
a team kind of trying to bail, though. We
And
go
pubs
here,
it's less good,
little
yeah, because you can just fucking kill everyone
bit of a
anyway.
fight. Bam. Have
I
yourself
just really
a
like
previous
Kaiju Vault
position, trying
because
to go up against
you
Boomer's
get to
man,
start off
getting
with
a lot, but with the level
either Kaiju Eye, Kaiju Scale, Kaiju Heart. The Kaiju Heart's not that good. If you get Kaiju Heart, GG. But like Kaiju Eye for late game rotation, dude, it's just so good. It depends on the comp too.
discrepancies. So no, at only level 1 and does get knocked.
No
and
one's above
taken
level 4
down
for
into the hole.
ages. True. My take is no one's ever gonna run into you. Like the top right of the map, everyone just says fuck it. We're just not even gonna go there then.
Boy.
That being said, if you run the map good enough, you do get the night 1 boss then for free. But I think, in my opinion, I view the Kaiju Vault as more consistent than I view the night 1 boss. Because sometimes the night 1 boss is just shit. And then all of the tempo that you would have gotten and the powers that you would have gotten from the stacks gets significantly reduced. Now, if the night 1 boss is like a Veil Piercer and you want to be level 5, you know what, dude? Fuck it. Then, like, it was a good drop.
Big pickup for BAP, but again, we talk about that.
You still
power
deny
spike.
another
Now,
team level 5? I mean,
to
that's
your
true.
point-
I personally don't think it's bad. I think it's overhyped. But the other thing is, our perspectives of what is overhyped might be warped based on who we talk to.
You're not going to really see any team wipes early on. Again,
Here's the thing. If someone tells me, yo, we're dropping stacks every game, I'm not going to complain. Like, that's a good drop.
Engage and everything at this level.
I just think there's different ways to play it, whether based on like what
really
you want to
100
do.
to 0 as quickly as you'd like, but for BAP, it's a little bit of
And
a
turning
power
stacks
spike
with
and
turbo,
ability to
true, because you just
continue
get infinite KP.
snowball that. Curious if
Day
they're gonna
1.
keep that aggression then as
But
well.
like good teams will just let you have the full right side of the map, which is another argument for why stacks is like so good. Because if you win stacks and you get level 5, like. But if too many teams drop stacks and someone gets the red book and leaves, now you're in one of the worst parts of the map. It's very high risk, high
because
reward.
they do have that level advantage. Most cases at this early level, whatever they go into, they should have a bit of an advantage. But overall, just presence is aware. People know that they're there, ready to fight.
Because I used to think stacks was goaded,
I think that
and
was
I still think
D2M.
it's really good.
We also saw earlier on in the
The
kill feed
4
passion
orange,
fruit
like
lost someone.
any
Expect
objective
revives
though,
coming
day
shortly.
1. The other thing though, too, Chipsa, is like, I'm not taking a knock on people, but like, you can see every team in this lobby, not every single team actually dropped for an objective. Like, some teams just dropped to just say for the sake of fucking dropping. We're not even at a point in this community yet where people really understand that, like, you have to fight for an objective day one. People still in show matches and tournaments aren't even doing the bare minimum.
It's those early knocks.
Because, like, what if 5 teams drop stacks? Like, is it worth the risk of every game to drop stacks compared to dropping a Kaiju Vault with maybe one other team, or maybe like 2 gold armors and then keep your tempo going? Because if you die and supervive, your tempo's fucked no matter what.
Spike. It's not the greatest, but they'll be fine. Everyone's spread out enough that you.
But I think stacks easily is a top like 3 drop, if not a top 2 drop. But I also think that this game is gray and it's never black and white. And I think you know that.
Really
like,
aware.
I'm not.
Even if they're
you
nearby,
know that.
They're not really gonna try.
Or you have a
to
similar.
test
I feel like you'd have a
Whatever,
similar.
it's fine.
Like,
Have
I'm
it
not
for
lecturing
now.
you.
Utilize it for the moment as everyone's trying to get to that level 4. That's where we have the first cap.
Cold Fang is also very good because it's usually an orange as well. Like, I think if I were to say my favorite places to drop, I think Stacks is really good into Gridlock. I think Cold Fang into Catacombs and Enshrine, like all of this side of the map, you get so much space. And then also like Site 38 into Air Rings up to Shards for Kaiju Vault if it's up there is pretty good. Like Dawn Caps used to be goated, but now it kind of blows, in my opinion, because you don't get Rat Pack anymore and it's like not as good consistent. Cold Fang always bugged. Yeah, that's true. And yeah, Greed as well. Scab Bay is actually really good. You're right about that. Because mobs do drop the upgraded items. That's true. I didn't value the items enough. For sure. Like, they're very important. And that's just because I'm an Overwatch player that didn't play a lot of MOBAs. Like, I don't understand item systems, but like one patch is all it takes for me to realize, wow, these are pretty good. Yeah, coin flip, that's true. No matter what, I think as a community, we're still stuck on you drop outside, you walk in, you play for UAV, and you third. As a community, we are still lagging behind on that. It's very simple how you're supposed to win this game. People don't do it.
We have these circles pushing it.
Like, it's out, in, play for position. If you see a good power from some dude that's getting thirded, you play for it, and then you try not to get thirded with, I don't know.
Look at that zone. Looks like it's going to be a shift to the southwest of the map.
I mean, no matter what, though,
really
we could talk about locations, but, like, the other thing now with the new drop is that, like, you don't get to go the same location anymore every game, too.
Relatively safe for most people.
It's a gray area. Because, like, maybe Stacks is goated, but if the fucking flight path is, like, just down the fucking left side of the map and I have to walk all the way over there to Stacks, it loses a lot of value. The job changes, yeah, I think they were actually pretty good for, like, switching the game up and making it feel fresh every game, but I don't like the mechanics of it yet. It needs a little bit more
I haven't
sauce for
seen
me.
anybody really focus on kind of the zone gatekeep. Like,
I think we can all agree, though, that Frag Isle,
which I think
Mage
is kind of
Bog,
unique to Supervive. A lot of times,
pretty fucking terrible
coming
place
from,
to
like,
drop
Apex
on.
background, there's teams that are notorious for it. Like CLG always used to sit at a choke point for a transfer in.
That's true as well, Chips.
Everybody's like, nah, man, PvE is way more impactful. We're gonna go and.
Yeah, I like Heart because usually you can get some blue armors out of it. The only problem is that you're not working from outside in, and you're losing out on a lot of resources.
And get some levels and increase our gold cap.
That's
and get
my
some
take on
Bison,
it.
Because why not? So.
Because I think
curious if anybody's
out
gonna
and
pop that
in
UAV
is better
here
than
a bit,
in and
maybe get some
out.
vision, and
Because
of course
in
a
and
little-
out, you're going to run into another team, and you're just going to have to take a fight. You'd have to run the in really fast and know where the circle ends and try to kill that team on the circle.
PRI having the jump over. Got to be careful, getting a little bit of blast back.
Yeah, I
but
think
it is
playing
the
for
last
KP
door, looking to close this door onto PRI, getting a little bit of damage.
I don't know.
Chasing him down the best they can.
I can't really say anything about tournaments because I didn't do well in the tournaments. I got 3rd place. And game is weird.
They have got the Felix, but now there it is, the first knock that they get in the
Get higher
fight.
rank, yeah, 'cause he's just playing for
And
KP.
the rest of PRA were trying to bail out of that one, but one more knock. They got 4 miles, not actually going to get spiked. Will be able to take those gates away, leaving out to dry. Ulunars, who has to dash back, tries to not get spiked, doesn't actually right there, waiting it out before
Your opinion's still
taking
very
the glider,
valid.
barely
I don't even know what my
onto
opinion
land,
is. I'm
but
like
so
Dory.
low, and the chase is there. Phenom, Abador want to get one more knock, finding a lot
Weird
of
chase.
damage on the Lunars.
Well, okay. My take. They did drop middle, and here's the thing: they got a blue armor. They did drop middle. I'm trying to justify maybe what they tried to do here. They already have Barry Eater Green Thumb, so they're already pretty much Thanos. And I think all they're trying to do is clear the bottom space for possible biome boss. And when you chase someone, they're not really chasing for kill. They're more so chasing so they have vision on another team so they can kill another team and get more power. Because you could argue they're one of the strongest teams day one. 4 minutes into the game, Barry Eater Green Thumb on an oath. A good a decent micro team.
Doesn't actually right there, waiting it out before taking the glider, barely on to land, but so
Shards
low,
OP.
and the chase
If
is
you
there.
get kills this
Phenom,
patch, blue item very
Abador,
good. See, that's the one thing I was missing this patch is my valuation of how important fucking blue items is. Because when I'm on Zeph, it doesn't fucking matter, dude. It's my team that needs to do it.
One more knock.
But now I understand. I need to get my teammates. To
Finding a lot of damage on a
I mean, it does matter for me, but it doesn't nearly matter as much as having greed on like oath.
Push here, but
and getting your oath
the
fucking in
reasoning
there.
why as well. Despite all that fight, teammates are able to sit on back. They can go collect the boot camp and get that fire ready to go. They're going to change those crafting brews.
Greed
On the other
Apotheos,
side as
yeah.
well, it's like, okay, the amount of disengage that is there, totally fine. I do like the team composition as always.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? It doesn't matter as much as an oath does, in my opinion. I mean, it matters. But like, I'm not going to be putting up 30k damn if my look. It's not black and white, Niza. And we can DM. We can DM all we
always
want.
From last door, they always.
But like, there's more nuance to why me having all of my items doesn't
completely
necessarily matter
shutting
all the
down
time.
any engagement, and then Celeste with the wall able to push back and zone everybody out. So plenty of poke. Team composition strong as always, but well coordinated is the one that I always want to focus on. Somehow they always.
I was
manage to just be
listening
in
to the
sync,
Wub Wub
and
while
that's
Vive
credit
and
to your
Fuser and
point
stuff.
while we were talking, getting into these lobbies. The familiarity, the chemistry, perfection for last door.
Wish Mindblade, dude. If Mindblade worked on Jewel, I hate items though. I don't know. I just need to learn them.
When we're still developing
It matters on everyone to some level. Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you don't have space in a fight, and you can't even take your poke, and you can't even shoot them, your items don't fucking matter. You know, like if your team just doesn't go the fuck in, it doesn't matter. You can't do
as
anything.
you were talking about, and how that can kind of add into the strength of a team, where it's really how do you combat that if you're still getting used to who you're playing with yourself. For a lot of these players, okay, sorry.
Oh, your
Kinda
teammate
going
can
on a
match
tangent there. That
what?
circle really taking a southwest.
Oh,
here.
you can't.
Yeah, I was like, okay, you know, I know it's in the corner here, but like maybe it'll like centralize. No.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Nope.
Oh. If it did
So,
though.
We talk about, hey, nobody's eliminated yet, but expect these spots to get a little bit tighter here. I think people are gonna start to make some neighbors relatively quick.
Especially because as you get towards these edges where sometimes you see the circles push. I remember back in the last prologue, we had one circle that was pretty much on nothing but those little islands at the southernmost point. And that was chaotic. And we could see that having soon, but right now, Boomer Cement trying to fight up against the last door, who are chasing him away, but both of them kind of just taking pop shots at each other, not wanting to fully commit.
Yeah, at this point, it's just a
Moss
little bit of
Mooning
poke
also
damage.
crazy,
And again,
yeah.
if you find some entry damage and it ends up being enough, sure, maybe a full commit, but at this point, a lot of noise being made. Third parties are always prevalent, so again, unless it is one like they saw earlier where they can really commit after getting an early knock, gonna keep it relatively safe. Also, now into day cycle number 2, so that level cap being alleviated, level 5, and this is a chance for last door. Again, level 5, ultimate's ready. That could be an opportunity.
That is why Boomers to Men bailed. They saw that they already had level 5 with the ults up. They're like, nah.
Yo,
no
Mirror
chance.
Jim with the
We're out
key.
of this one.
Get the
You can
key.
have the
I also
point,
have
you can
keys that I'll probably
control
give away
there.
at the end of the stream.
We'll find something else. But we go to a
3
little bit of a
teams.
different battle. Having GoHawks fighting up against.
Oh, it does smooth out? Yeah, I'll have to
Soul.
watch it then.
But
I might
both
not
of
watch them all
kind of in a
today on
weird
stream.
Spot. GoHawks are the ones that are getting jumped on because they split up initially, which seemed like it almost gave
I might, like,
LFS a
split 'em up over a
advantage
few
at
days.
the moment as we're getting pushed in by this very fast approaching storm.
Yeah, I think it was a great bait.
This is the last one,
by
yeah.
Go Hogs. You have that one player that looks like they're
Because
isolated. The woe
Mad
is me
Magical's
help,
casting,
and
and
then
he
all
might
of a
be
sudden
one of
you
my
engage a little bit too
more
much, and you
favorite
have
ones.
3 that are now able to put a choke. You're getting attacked from both sides.
I just think the dude's goofy. I think it's too
Luckily,
funny.
nobody's able to get out of it here. No problems whatsoever. So, bit of a disengagement.
Oh, this team has nothing.
This could be a problem for Princeton.
Oh, but this team also has nothing. Yeah, you need to take a fight. Hog, I think, needs to take a fight for some powers here.
There's one spike for them. Go Hogs continuing the chase onto the rails, looking for the snipes, looking for the damage. They dash in, and they pull them right on top of them. Anti-heals abound, almost getting another spike with the feeling.
Guys, you're supposed to say me for EU.
The snipe not connecting because it doesn't need to. The rest of Go Hog find these knocks.
That's a great play from the Felix. I was a little bit concerned. Not something you see too often, but again, a little bit of balancing to bring him back.
Yeah,
try
to, yeah.
It's like you talk about the ability
just
to
give me my
knock
money.
people. You
yeah.
disrupt their ability to use abilities. It's just a matter of catching up. So great ultimate, no hesitation whatsoever. Catches up, cuts off an angle.
Good, yeah, good play, Weedle.
He's able to play, but another fight breaking down here.
Yeah, I just held the mic for a little too long, but you know, you live and you learn, and you practice. Although I am pushed between multiple different endeavors right now.
Almost getting spiked there, barely was able to get back.
Yeah, great tech with the kite. Again, pushing out that wall, dropping down a little bit low ground, so technically not able to get spiked, but as soon as you come back to that ledge, gotta be careful as Moore's gonna be able to get back.
Ooh. Got a little worried there.
Treadsy pass cast needed. That'd be so funny.
Not at all. No, I'm more worried about the fact that Lemur. I thought. I like how they just avoiding that. Just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. It's part of the crew.
It's more like, oh man, LFS are here, and they. How funny would that been if they got spiked by the
Kid 3 on there?
They're so focused on the fight that all of a sudden they just find themselves knocked by the environment itself.
Probably the worst moment I've ever had in my own playtime is I was playing in like a pub in 4s and like tried to jump over a ledge, but you know the little bomb dudes that chase after you and explode? Yep. The AoE explosion caught me on the tail end and spiked me. It was the most depressing thing ever, but it was also hilarious. So like, it is what it is.
It is pretty funny, not gonna lie. Like, I mean, it's not as bad as mine where I didn't understand the mechanics of the heart in one of my first matches, and I went right into it and spiked myself.
Yeah.
You know?
I think we've all had that experience first trying it out. I think for a majority of us, we're like, ooh, what's this giant glow? I can fly around. This is cool. Dead.
Yep, exactly. That's legitimately what my thought process was in that moment, too. like to a T.
It happens to the best of us, you know? Like, there's not much you can do.
I mean, I haven't really watched it yet, so I don't really have an opinion yet, Relic.
This is kind of going
in terms of the
what
casting.
we were talking about before with the difference in meta between EU and NA. All 10 teams are still up. We are at 3rd, 4th circles now. This is how they tend to play, even if there's been the skirmishes. But with Boomers to Men kind of locked into the vault, how do you get out of this one? They are kind of locked in there, hoping that this tactical nuke's not going to do enough, but it actually was perfectly placed, so they had a little bit of a zone that they could get right outside of that one. LFS trying to throw the chonkers in, trying to figure out where they are. But
we could have won this if I had a better call, but I want to see what they said from their POV.
Such a clutch play, and again, I like the decision there from Boomers to Men. Yes, it's a choke point. Yes, they've got nowhere to technically run, but again, putting down the chonker, this is soul power, so everybody is starting with one of those 4. So they're able to close out that choke point. Again, kind of like a Spartan phalanx type style, but realize, you know what, with a nuke, we should probably get out of here. So ends up working out, and they're happy to sit on this edge again. You talk about the patience of North America. We do have 3 players down, and no revives really to look for just yet, unless they can get this fire on the back end. What it's going to be, it is last door.
Yeah, I do think they gave us the position a little too early.
Problematic.
Yeah, very awkward yet again. Throwing out some of these minions, trying to help themselves out. But Fable, I think, are those the only 2 remaining of Fable? I think that is how it is. And they found themselves in a bad spot against last door as we do go up here.
We have all 4.
There was a final team elimination. We finally got our first one. I got knocked out here. It was GoHogs that took the victory in that one.
Yeah, not only did they get the victory, but the fact that 2 free revives, no one contesting them, that's usually the problem you have, especially in these lobbies, is they hear all that action, you get the notification that a team's been eliminated.
Yeah, we should just slam that guy.
And they immediately, why are you engaged? What are you doing?
Why did you go back in? What? Oh, we just saw you do... No, are we watching a replay or something? Because that is almost to a T exactly what had happened before. I don't know why you would put yourselves back into the vault. Actually, it's people who keep putting themselves in the vault too.
I mean, we have control. We're chilling.
Again, you're just watching a little bit of aggression back and forth. And again, for Fable, we've seen them capable of winning the whole thing. So again, confidence to just keep re-engaging on that, especially if Boomer's Dement are going to stick around. Doesn't seem to be the case, but now running into BAP, this could be a problem.
It is going to be a bit of a problem. We have seen them skirmish before, throwing out the Chonkers cannon, trying to get a little bit of zone control back against BAP. But it's Boomer Cement finding themselves on this choke that it kind of puts them back on this peninsula, and it gives them a
Oh, I'd go in there.
position, especially with the circle going the other way. Trying
Well,
to
that's
drop
such a good rain of arrows from
best they
Pine.
can to kind of get that distance away and say, we don't want the fight just yet. We're too worried because they are pinched on both sides.
Yeah, I do not like this situation for Boomers to Mend. While, yes, they do have that island, Fable just sitting, watching, and waiting. So they're going to have to find a way to disengage. We've seen them go back.
Yeah,
in
he
that
did
portal.
stand in the
I
most
don't think
illegal
that's a
spot
play
ever.
for the third time, but hey, maybe
Yeah,
third time's the charm.
Like I said, I get going and trying to. They want to get the forge stuff where they can upgrade things and whatnot, but it puts them in that awkward vault that locks them in there. That makes it so hard to fight.
Oh my
But
God.
Wow, we have 3 teams here all staring at each other. LFS, Hog, MB, ready to skirmish.
That's why you're my goat.
Again, at this point, I think everybody just doesn't want to be the initial one to engage. So a long-range damage is going to be thankful. They just chip each other down just a little bit. Maybe an engagement here again. Very decisive.
Carlos, I got you.
From LSF or LFS. Been watching too much. I've been on too much Reddit. Get me off.
They put down their base camp here on that tower, trying to give themselves a little bit to work against. As last door getting chased away.
That's the key. I just put it in chat. If you're fast, you get it. If not, I'll drop another one.
The team split away, trying to get back while the skirmish is happening. Oh, it's only Moore. Everyone else has got knocked on the side of the last door. So Moore being the saving grace for last door.
What just happened?
A little
FS. Been watching too much. I've been on too much Reddit. Get me off.
They put down their base camp here on that tower, trying to give themselves a little bit to work against. As last door getting chased away. Oh, this guy
I mean,
actually
as you
beat
should.
everything for them. I think
If a
it's
dude's
just
reviving,
Moore,
I don't care who the
not
fuck he
the
is.
team.
Get him
Split
off of
away,
that.
Trying to get back while the skirmish is happening. Oh, it's only Moore. Everyone else has got knocked on the side of the last door. So Moore being the saving grace for last door, hoping to keep them and their hopes alive.
Yeah, again, trying to migrate to that south side. You did see the revive down there, and nobody's on top of it right now. Most teams are a little bit farther to the east. So, again, a good opportunity for more. See if they can get the team back full strength. In the meantime, LFS got to find Hogs.
Unless
Jang
it's
is
Ryan
low, need to be
Lemur.
careful.
Especially with Tim
Such a
Garfield
troll,
on the
Kenneth,
other side.
bro.
And Jang, he's been caught out. Tries to get back, but waiting for that last knock. There's the damage. It is Tim Garfield picking up the first one. Earth Shatter has been thrown out while Hog are trying to get the revives, allowing Tim and LFS to have a bit of a skirmish on the other side. Getting a bit of damage, but it's traded. Look at how low
Why are you walking in? Get out! Your whole team is low.
Getting the anti-heal. The first knock is there. Darken going to be the next target that they look for. Jumping on top of him as that's away. But with Snoid on the top.
I'm not gonna lie though, Tim Garfield might have taken the cleanest fight in Super Revive history against me, bro, and I just was not ready.
Damage as humanly possible. Jang got revived, finds a knock, and are looking for the team eliminations. Getting rid of LFS, chasing away Tim. Hog ain't done with this one, but they got to be careful because on the other side is Moonlight background.
Dude, Magical's my
Find
goat.
themselves in the background of Hog.
Such a problematic situation positioning-wise. Stuck between a rock play or a hard place and a rock. It's problematic too with that high ground, not able to get up there unless you use one of the tornadoes. So again, they needed to be more decisive. Either they need to engage and push and give themselves a little space, or go for the positioning play. Unfortunately, in this case, they get caught out, the fight goes down, and then from there they're having to kind of just run away. So for Tim, able to pick one off on the back end, they did get that first initial knock. Hawk cleans it up, a little bit of a team
Jack,
effort,
you're chilling.
but here now trying to see if they can find a fight as Bap
Keep your
again
job,
is like,
bro.
you know what? Our ears are perking up a little bit. Maybe we see what's going on.
Does anyone have a spare key? I got you.
We have here 4 teams all looking at each other, kind of staring at each other. Which one has the better flank?
I just put another one in.
We do finally have the last member, Darken.
If one of those two don't work, I mean, it
there,
might
we
just
saw
be
on the map.
GG.
It was done well. Oh wow, this is a terrible position for B2M. Find themselves in, having to use the void teleports to try to get any little bit of distance away, especially because how much damage is going to be dealt by the storm now.
Let's see where it puts them. Oh no, he might actually die to this.
He got the revive. Nice TP away. Ooh.
Oh
wow.
no.
What is that little bit of land
All right, Zeph,
that they're able to
Zeph,
utilize?
you better...
Look, there's no pads. Saying, all right, you ain't getting it this way. There's no way to go here. I can get these Nox, and Fable are ready for it too. B2M, that is a terrible position to find themselves in. How do you get out of this one? I guess you don't have to just yet. The zone has been kind to you for now.
I mean, the benefit is the LOS on this. Relatively safe. Gonna have to force an ultimate, though. That's a good damage going out from Fable. Again, with Zeph there. Again, positioning-wise, they can get around, and if they need to use the movement, they might be able to re-engage quickly. As for Faye and Bap, I think for both of them, you've got two people zoning, and then two people just kind of waiting for the flank. So, again, keeping it smart. Nothing really forced. Don't have to really do anything here. The only complication, though, is they do have zones, so teams are going to shift into their position. Got to be careful. As 3 teams up top here. We might
This is a terrible spot to be in. Like, I would hate to be any of these teams.
We are so close to having an all-out brawl, a free-for-all. Go Hogs. Almost got tapped there, but it's Passion Fruit have the high ground, so Hog have to play into them. But Passion Fruit are bailing out of that one right into Moonlight Battlegrounds. While BAP, they found themselves in a good position. Everyone kind of taking these pock shots, but nobody getting knocked just yet. It is BAP who are still on the run, getting pinched from both sides. Passion Fruit found themselves there all the while. B2M still have not left the safety of their little island. All the while, it's the anti-heals trying to heal up the best they can. But with Jang so low, has to be careful of the incoming storm. They do get one snipe for Passion Fruits on the BAP.
Surprised no teams are going down.
A little bit of a ledge there on the bottom left for BAP. So
like,
all 4
so many
players
teams are just like bitchable right now, and no one's fighting it out.
Damage coming in. Able to get down one. Shield broken. That could be a clutch way to close it out. Their tank goes down, but
They found themselves in a good position. Everyone kind of taking these pock shots, but nobody getting knocked just yet. It is BAP who are still on the run, getting pinched from both sides. Passion Fruit found themselves there all the while.
Pene equals
B2M
no action.
still have not left the safety of their little island. All the while, it's the anti-heals trying to heal up the best they can. But with Jang so low, has to be careful of the incoming storm. They do get one snipe for Passion Fruits on the BAP.
still a little bit of a ledge there on the bottom left for BAP. So all 4 players still available, but for how long? Damage coming in. Able to get down one. Shield broken. That could be a clutch way to close it out. Their tank goes down. Shots on the back end. Going to push into MB. Got to be careful. The re-engage.
Trying to get it. BAP. That's the Earth Shatter been thrown out. All the while, Tim don't want the fight. No, they do. They're going into Fable. Tactical Newt has been set.
Tactical Newt.
Trying to get it. BAP. That's the Earth Shatter been thrown out. All the while, Tim don't want the fight. No, they do. They're going into Fable. Tactical Newt has been sent out, trying to get anything. All the while, Go Hogs are finally eliminated. Another team is out of this one. MB have had themselves in a position against Passion Fruits. B2M still have not really left the safety of that little zone. They found themselves on the other side.
6 teams remaining. And about to hit that 20-minute mark as we have officially entered the end game.
Oh, and look how the zone's moving. That's forcing everyone towards B2M.
Oh, that's so
They've
miserable.
Got themselves,
Oh,
wait
no.
a minute. Celeste, the double
Fable
Celeste
doing?
push with the wall. Pensoto, do you have enough juice with the glider to get back? Yes, that's just enough land there. I didn't think there was in Fable too. How is this working for either team?
Now the complication is a lot of the tech of having to be spending on that ledge. As Nidhogg seeing if they can come in and cause a little bit of disruption. They're going to go on the backside, but for everybody else, fighting on the top side as the zone forcing this issue into the zone. One trade there. Somehow Spade is able to stay alive. Unfortunately for Jackalack and Summonin is going to find their demise. So good plays here by Tim. Able to zone one out and get a couple of knocks to do with it. But everybody else just kind of twiddling their thumbs, waiting for this last engage to go down.
Passion Fruit only have the one member surviving. B2M, they got spiked. There goes Sonoid. Pensoto trying to get back, while Fable, they've got themselves in a better position. They've taken control of the mainland. The Storm's pushing everyone towards them. Someone's got to make the play eventually. MB, you're still in a bad position. That's where B2M had found themselves before, and they are now out of the race. Tim, they've got themselves a bit of an island, but everyone is just waiting. They have so little land that they can actually utilize. That is a big void that they all have to jump over to try to get towards Fable. But Paz has gotten the angles, got the damage on the Spicy Marinara, the pushback on the wall, but not enough to actually get the knocks. This could give enough of an advantage for Tim to start jumping over.
As for Tim, this is a difficult position. So, again, the opportunity here prevents with Moonlit coming in. Faye didn't have the damage, so they had to pull some people off. You would think Wood would want to stay on that ledge and kind of gatekeep Tim from coming in, but again, no punish there. Wick was able to stay up top and just kind of sit there and shoot. As the other three happy to just sit with zone, and this has been a phenomenal play from Faye. They've dominated this circle control.
Oh, wait.
Did someone just get spiked from that? Oh, no. I was just like... I saw a flashlight. I'm like, no way did the minion take one.
I thought so too. I thought for sure that that's what.
Oh no, you've got to be kidding me.
I know this is going to be interesting. Look at how it's moving, and that's
You got a
Tim
death circle
makes the
too.
Call. Oh, that is a lot of damage they're going to take from the storm, but they got the flank angle on to Faye, and they go for it. Luke, huge play for the team. Tim trying to heal up. That's the spikes they needed.
We just needed to fight them sooner. Like, we took a fucking Oath Felix brawl Zeph into an enclosed space. Like, I'm such a dumbass for not calling a fight.
Does they have the damage? Do they have what it takes to wet it out as they went invulnerable?
We also got
Marinara
fucked.
back in the fight,
That's
but
another
it's
thing,
Tim
too.
Finding the knocks, the spikes, the pulls back in, and only Spicy Marinara is there, and he is no longer in the battle. Tim Garfield come out of nowhere to win.
Patience, absolutely crucial. We were wondering. You've got two teams engaging each other in what
Steve can't
seems to
die
be
like
the same
that?
way.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can look back at it.
away
I've already
from
looked
it.
at this enough. I already
This is a
know
difficult
kind of like what I could
position,
have
so,
done.
Again, the opportunity here prevents with Moonlit coming in. Faye didn't have the damage, so they had to pull some people off. You would think Wood would want to stay on that ledge and kind of gatekeep Tim from coming in, but again, no punish there. Wick was able to stay up top and just kind of sit there and shoot. As the other three happy to just sit with zone, and this has been a phenomenal play from Faye. They've dominated this circle control.
Oh, wait.
Did someone just get spiked from that? Oh, no. I was just like... I saw a flashlight. I'm like, no way did the minion take one.
I thought so too. I thought for sure that that's what.
Oh, no. You've got to be kidding me.
I know this is going to be interesting. Look at how it's moving, and that's
You got a
Tim
death circle
makes the
too.
Call. Oh, that is a lot of damage they're going to take from the storm, but they got the flank angle on to Faye, and they go for it. Luke, huge play for the team. Tim trying to heal up. That's the spikes they needed. Tim out of nowhere, taken out. The flank angle on to Faye, and they go for it. Luke, huge play for the team. Tim trying to heal up. That's the spikes they needed. Tim, it's a lot of damage they're going to take from the storm, but they got the flank angle on to Faye, and they go for it. Luke, huge play for the team. Tim trying to heal up. That's the spikes they needed. Tim out of nowhere, taken out. Flank angle.
You've got to be kidding me.
I know this is going to be interesting. Look at how it's moving, and that's
You got a
Tim
death circle
makes the
too.
Call. Oh, that is a lot of damage they're going to take from the storm, but they got the flank angle on.
Kidding me.
I know this is going to be interesting. Look at how it's moving, and that's
You got a
Tim
death circle
makes
too.
the Call. Oh, that is a lot of damage they're going to take from the storm, but they got the flank angle on to Faye, and they go for it. Luke, huge play for the team. Tim trying to heal up. That's the spikes they needed. Tim out of nowhere, taking out Fable. While Moonlit Battlegrounds looking for the Battlegrounds up against Tim, who taking the high ground, and they got a lot of damage, but it's all Tim. Does they have the damage? Do they have what it takes to wet it out as they went invulnerable? Spice Marinara back in the fight, but it's Tim finding the knocks, the spikes, the pulls back in, and only Spicy Marinara is there, and he is no longer in the battle. Tim Garfield come out of nowhere to win.
Patient. They're on that cute.
Seriously, people just being there for 2 seconds than they did from the actual fights against Faye or against Moonlit Battlegrounds.
Yeah, you're talking.
Which one do you want to watch? Which show match, Niza, do you want to watch? Since you said, when are we watching one that you're in? Because I don't think I watched a lot of the EU ones. I did, but I don't remember which one you're in. NA day 2? Alright, word.
That's a rarity. A loading screen, look at that.
1, 2. I watched this one.
Hog eliminated, of course, but Sandwich now looking to clean up the final.
Yeah, JMO was searching. I was really surprised to see that go poorly for bad comms in the south side of the map. They got
These fights is
All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom again because I've been drinking way too much water. But we're gonna start this. We're gonna watch this. This might be the last one we watch of the stream. And then we'll watch this, and then there's a few things I need to ask people. I'll be right back, yo.
aspect of how you plan your path, how you engage with the strategy and with the literal objectives on the map here in Supervive.
Well, for JMO, they'll be in our Ion Acres to start things off here. Like I said, looking to make a name for themselves, especially within this match alone. And it's these early starts that I'm most interested in taking a look at. Of course, for most of these teams, they won't be able to itemize themselves just yet. But getting to the breaking point when we talk about the level advantage before you take into these fights is obviously some of the most important parts. And when we talk about the northern side of the map, I was already starting to see some of that pressure. So having this free access is a good place to begin with.
Having to move all the way to the west, I was wondering what the Ion Acres path would look like, and it seems like they should just be booking it maybe into Chaos steps, unless they want to try and pick a fight, because remember, that global UAV is information that everybody has to work with. That includes Hog, who are down in the south end of the map, knowing that they've got a team right next to them. They're not going to choose to pick a fight just yet, and if they were to have one thrust upon them, they do have high ground to work with.
A little bit of the buy and boss there for a moment ahead, even though on the other side of the action, we've already gotten some of our first knock. Tredsy, a name that you wouldn't expect to go down here, and the follow-through from the rest of the Looking for Soul roster has been absolutely excellent. It will be small recoveries, though, not a complete wipe, but already looking good as our potential favorite for North America show match.
The fact that Aiden got out is so good because things were looking difficult there. Now, it's really nice, of course, for Soul to be able to grab all this loot towards the top side of the map, as well as the kills with it that have given them a lot of experience, but they're still going to have to be moving south in the next little while, and I like that they're using the information they got from Global UAV to actually mirror this path that Aiden took, cutting him off as he retreats into Dawn Caps, and unfortunately will have to come back down, so there's a chance that Soul can pick up more points and more kills.
It's the chance for recovery here just for now. Sandwich will get the full allies set within themselves, but this kind of reset can be quite punishing in the early game. We talk about getting to those power spikes, and even still, looking for Soul, they're more than happy to continue to play a Southern Gatekeeper to, well, early zones here. They already have major advantage to be found, and we'll see if they continue to push the pressure here. Meanwhile, we move on.
Already engaging, but does back off. Bishop providing a lot of mobility. It'll be Tato that really determines when this fight kicks off, but ult's not available yet. Does make this a lot harder for really anyone to take a fight and stick with it. Kingpin, the only person that can really secure picks at this point in the game, and Tom is searching for one.
Looking for that Kaiju grasp to start this fight out. It is some good moves back from Passion Fruit. Unable to really sustain it yet, but Niza more than happy to follow this one through and continue to apply. They're going to push this over potentially to the keep here in just a moment. Double stun, but as I've said many times before, it doesn't force the issue yet. Even still, though, Taito deep in forward, launches right past. It's a bit of a split here.
We're looking for ults, so if knocks come in, there's always a chance for things to turn around very quickly. Spadestorm does jump into the back line, but immediately that gets punished. Everybody from BC to back off. A spike is disastrous. Tom Kick, remember, the big engage for this squad has now fallen, and Tato on Oath is the only thing standing between his carries and death. The void below them.
I'm back.
Spadestorm.
Yo, guys, I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Nice finish for PF.
Chocolate-covered pretzels are just too good.
Now, it's just turning into an unfair fight. There is too much of a numbers advantage for PF, and Mithy's going to be chased down.
I want this game to be out so I can play arena more, low-key.
History of this roster in recent
I just want to take team fights. I'm so bored of like just running around the map, perma.
Subs, and at least for now, Mithy will be able to recover, get back to the camp, and even potentially look for full allies here. So for bad.
Wait, Mithy's last alive? What the fuck did I miss?
Just yet. Even still, though, looking for Soul.
Oh, just gonna train res.
To the action here, follow through there. Looks like they do find the full drops onto Dolphy and Major Pleasure. Has to be careful though. Nika still looking on the other side.
Man, I just want to play in like scrims then maybe.
On the south side of the map, they got a really early soulbound tech helm, which should provide them a lot more tankiness, but didn't quite work out. You can see a respawn going off for them has just gone off on the train by Prisma Falls, so they should be able to make their way into the southwestern side of the map in the next couple of minutes.
Need a dip? Were there any of your questions from my side, or am I good? I don't know. The main thing I'm saying is like better cooldowns, so I could see the cooldowns of powers and stuff maybe. But and maybe have a desk, but that's for tournaments. Other than that, I'll report back to you, Relic. So have a good rest of your day. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate that.
As they are put together, the boss secured in its own right. A little bit of grass found on the
Sounds good,
side.
brother.
Anti-heal though just means it's time to go in, and even still, Double Stun found out, looking lower and lower, slaying.
Dude, like this Zeph character is just
Caught
insane.
out in their final moments, a leap across doesn't find many spikes, but a 3v4 advantage looks good for the Bad Comms roster.
Hey, Niza's just on Ghost, doing like playing whatever the fuck he wants to just like fry kids.
From Bad Comms, out comes the Oath ult,
This dude's
and this
insane.
should be it for Charlitas. Leonardo's being chased down.
Goodbye.
And we get a full team wipe. Bad Comms from the res on the train here, now finally picking up 4 kills.
Finally time there for them to make some of these recoveries, and I want to point out we are starting to see some of that epic itemization come out for both Niza and Tom Kick there with the full upgrades as well.
Tom Kick.
Yeah, I mean,
Guys, they got his name right. It's not Tim Kick, it's Tom Kick.
Writing everything out this morning, and we'll have to practice a little while later because we've got another engage kicking off. TRB completely split right now, and I'm sorry, there is just no escape.
Goodbye,
from this
Bungie.
Nice spike by Spadestorm, and I mean, it was a forced error. You really can't jump out into the void there and expect to live.
Sometimes I wish I was European so I could play with my friends.
Potential rotation, we see some action to be spared between them and Bad Comms with the
Oh,
tightest
GG.
of rotations from almost all of our rosters. It really is just the single too many Lunas alone there in the keep for now. Even still, Orsoul looking to casually shut down a separated Treadsy. A beautiful spike will force the remnants of Sandwich to pull away, and Bad Comms could be looking for the pinch.
The three-way fight
There's the
as
grab.
the phone closes in. Mana Coils. Bad Comms have complete dominance over the bridge. Kaido keeping the team alive again on Oath, but Niza is again out in front, now completely split.
Wait. This dude is a convicted felon in the back line and doesn't die.
Bad Comms have complete dominance over the bridge. Kaido keeping the team alive again on Oath, but Niza is again out in front, now completely split as Bad Comms take the engagement on the other side.
No. I was going to say, this guy is a convicted felon.
Somehow Niza is alive.
I mean, Niza's got aura. He's got motion, but there's no way we're going to let him have that much
I say
motion.
that, he does get knocked, and everybody's going to be shuffled in with this zone. I'd like to see Bad Comms actually
really
come
nice.
back in a really
But that was a
nice
really
round.
well
Yes,
played Wisp-Hook.
manages to make sure that this res
Well
does
done.
go off. Niza back with the team, healing, albeit, but in goes you. And
My
takes
goat,
him
Tim
down.
Kick.
Separated though, Tom Kick and
You guys are
Taldo.
so funny. No, I'll never forget. I'll never let Mad Magical live that down. Tim Kick. It was Tim Kick. The GOAT. I'm just sitting here like, no way.
Good
I hate
move
Stalker
from
Rat. Dude, I'm right there
Bad
with you,
Comms
bro. It's
roster, and
fucking
second time now we've seen
annoying.
this interaction, and
It's
ooh, the
fucking
follow-up maybe
annoying.
A little too deep there. Tom Kick looking, but no further separation. Just
I want to bring back Tim Kick. Like, I might actually make an alt account named Tim Kick to keep the meme alive.
yes,
It's too funny.
a small nod to Sandwich there. They did survive. They
Tim
are
Kick, and I
bundling
only
one
play
left
Kingpin.
to potentially feed.
I hate Kaiju Heart, by the way. I think that power is just so, like, I don't know.
Especially as these zones get a little bit
Like, it's a good power, don't get me wrong.
like most wanted, and maybe
I just hate it. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense to me for some reason.
The plan for one squad, though, it looks like Spadestorm encountering a bit of trouble. Maybe all they have left them as well. Glider not going to be used until much later in Spadestorm. What an escape!
Jewel, one of the slipperiest, the surge there in the end, allowing for the opportunity to
It's
just
best in slot for Luna.
barely
Yeah, I could
keep
see it.
them on the
I could
map
see it,
here.
Chapel.
And you can see Cash situation is completely separated.
I personally just am like, eh. I like Kaiju. I think Kaiju is the best power in the game. Maybe not the best power in the game, but it's so hard to say best power in the game. It's really good though.
Finally, the spike down from Jack does secure that wipe, and like I said, Water Blaze more than further away. This Zephyr able to potentially find that revive in just a moment. We know the south side of the map completely open, and instead, that knock might actually come back to bite JMO.
Rewind, but then there's also just like Veil Piercer, and then there's like Hover Wings. I feel like it's very hard to quantify like what is like the de facto best power in the game, because it depends on the character. Just like anything else with this fucking game, it's gray. It's situational. But I think Kaiju, no matter what, so good.
You staying alive on the Stalker has gotten so aggressive. This game is going to pick a fight. Does have backup from
I mean, it's really good on Oath too, but like Hover Wings instead of like Blink sometimes just be OP.
Now as Snood on the way, emergency platform gets used. Aiden still in the game and finds a hook. Rex manages to stay alive.
You don't think Blink is good on Oath? I thought Blink was pretty good on Oath, all things considered. I mean, it's not as OP as it is on some other characters, but I was gonna say it's good on Oath. I don't know if it's like the GOAT. What would you say Biss is on Oath?
With the Kaiju Grasp does pull Frexus forward, but I don't think it's as dangerous as you could assume.
Yeah, it's unplayable in KP. I agree with that.
Damage onto Dark, and reminder, it is the Jewels
yeah.
Dashway always
Hook or Wings? I mean, yeah, I agree. I still think I would pick a Blink over. Maybe I wouldn't, honestly, because the cooldowns are. Yeah, because I'm gonna be taking a lot of damage anyways. I don't know, like. I personally like just give the red powers to my teammates when I'm on Oath and just play for the hovers and grapple, because it's better. Like, it's enough value comparatively to what my DPS could get if they just got a radioactive out of the red box. In my opinion. Wow. Barely doesn't get spiked there.
Just barely as Logic to dash forward with, of course, the surge.
As boring as it sounds, I mean, Red GA is very, like, I think GA on Oath is really strong. I mean, he is like the ultimate Wisp guy. I really like Hover Wings though too. I remember watching this live and I'm like, there's just no way Teldo is like in there and winning and like living. Oath moment.
Getting very, very confident and perhaps a little bit too far. You can pick a fight with 4 people. I don't think you can pick a fight with 8.
Such greatness snuffed out here. The flame unlit, and what could have been potentially.
Yeah, Teldo was letting him hang a little too low.
I will say though, Tom Kick and Mithy were able to put themselves back together, and it's enough time though to dissuade. Teldo doesn't have to go.
Yeah, he was letting it hang, bro.
About 10 seconds. He gets this roster back up.
Tim Kick!
Mithy trying to sustain this out.
Dude, I fuck with Tom Kick so heavy. I think this guy is just such a thinker.
On the board here to keep this
Tom Kick, my goat.
And gutting. Tom Kick pulls it off, dashes out in a way, and bad comms. For all of the pressure they've built up are back within it, but the armor is removed.
Tom Kick.
Isn't any kind of sustainability, and they're right in the face of Sandwich, who they themselves just got themselves back to put together.
Mithy inting on purpose. Dude, Mithy just lets it hang. Like, what can I say?
Full armor and bad comms in trouble here. Ethereal Smoke does buy them a chance to reposition. Mithy sticking around the back and everybody respecting, especially on Hog, that they don't have full
Oh, he was in. I don't even remember. Like, dude, I got Dory brain.
Have high ground to keep an eye out on everyone, and bad comms are making a lot of space given that they have very little to work with.
No armor, just off the revive, going for the push against Hog. Love the separation of Teldo here on the side. That might.
Yeah, okay.
The shield.
That's the. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, I remember then saying that when I was live. I'm like, dude, people don't stagger their kills like ever.
Trying to sustain this out just a bit longer. They just need 5 seconds
yeah.
on the board.
Why do people not just stagger their kills? I don't get it.
And gutting. Tom Kick pulls it off, dashes out in a way, and bad comms. For all of the pressure,
like all it takes in comps, yo, stagger, okay, kill. But people just don't do it.
Kind of sustainability, and they're right in the face of Sandwich, who they themselves just got themselves back to put together.
And now Hog get to turn on to this as well. Full items, full armor, and bad comms in trouble here. Ethereal Smoke does buy them a chance to reposition. Mithy sticking around the back, and everybody.
Why do they say it Mithy? Is that how you're supposed to say it? I'm pretty sure it's just Mithy. Right?
Top does have high ground. background to keep an eye out on everyone, and Bad Comps are making a lot of space given that they have very little to work with.
I don't know the fact. I mean, you guys are level 9 and they're level 6, so you can take this fight.
Teldo here on the side that might be the shield's broken. Yes, caught out there. Tom Kick unable to find the grasp, and those are two major tools you no longer have available.
Okay, well, their Celeste is nice. That was a really good nade. I mean, pitch him out of the position.
On the side from Fernie. I don't know if that was completely the best decision.
How does your bullets do no damage to her?
Push and return. Mithy caught out there. The ice crash expended over on the side from Fernie. I don't know if that was completely.
Oh no, they are doing damage. It just doesn't look like they are.
In response, doesn't find anybody, but it's enough to cut the distance here onto Fernie. Caught with but just one, barely does Niza miss the final expansion of the cannon, and they'll at least pick up two there. A bit of a separation though from Mithy does leave me worrisome, as that is a recovery of but one for Arba, and now it's just the third.
Sandwich. Sandwich is a great name, by the way.
I mean, both teams, Bad Comms especially.
Thank God Adam didn't eat there.
New SND were in the area. And
he was thinking about it.
And the fact that they did actually nets them a victory. Yes, they've lost one with Mithy being down, but you've still got a chance for recovery. You've still got most wanted to pick up in
guys are
later
too funny.
zones. And right now, look, they've got the whole north side to themselves, while everyone else is smashed together onto the western side of this ring.
Let's take a look and see if they can play for that side. And like you said, the western side of the ring, Catacombs, high priority. We do get to discuss a little bit of the souls there. Potentially for full revive. Looking for soul. Pulling the Kaiju out here for just a moment. This could be huge for the late game. Not a team you want to be handing this one off to.
Good touch of speed for Frex, especially in late game fighting an open area. This is going to be super helpful to keep.
Wait, are you saying that when you get a crown to pop, you get powers to drop too? That's not a thing, right?
Alive and mobile. They are going to have to start moving, especially around the next ring.
You get one power?
Right now, everybody's chilling and checking.
See, I just never know because I feel like literally all my teammates will just gobble it up anyway.
Comms have picked up yet another chance to revive. They
Watch your first crown pop.
We alluded to used until
Jack still available, but of course the
very confident
within it, but the armor, this roster back up. It's going to be Mithy trying to sustain this out just a bit longer. They just need 5 seconds on the board here to keep this one running and gutting. Tom Kick pulls.
Oh my God, yeah, it does.
Out in a way.
It does. See, this is why I stream, because people teach me things, because I'm a dumbass. Wow, okay.
especially in late fighting an open area. This is going to be super helpful to keep looking for soul alive and mobile. They are going to have to start moving, especially around the next ring. But for right now, everybody's chilling and check it out.
Here comes the clip.
Yet another chance to revive. They grabbed the most wanted, as we alluded to, and now they're going to get Mithy back into the game.
Really nice storm.
And a cool noise. Don't forget that.
A bit of the Mind Blade in play, of course. Greed as well on the board. Surprising to see that one in its own right. Not something I particularly expected to hold priority, but for now, Sandwich, of course, in the head of many fights. A direct one, not something we've seen yet. Hog on the middle of their chase, though, caught out. It will be full wipes there, getting a little bit too aggressive from JMO, and as a result, Hog eliminated, of course, but Sandwich now looking to clean up the final member here of Jack.
JMO's myth playing really
should have been called Burger One and A.
There you go. Anti-heal.
Step through the wall, doesn't get to escape. That's a nice finish. 5 squads left now. And SND do pick up that squad.
It could be about us. It could be about Justin. What's love got to do? Got to do with it.
Teams fighting over the smallest bit of land.
What's up, Bob? What's up, Master Monk 2000? How you doing, brother?
This is the fight that we almost saw kick off here just a moment ago with Sandwich. A bit of a nuke to pull for pressure and for looking for soul. They practically just give themselves the opportunity to choose their rotate. When it comes
Full
to
tilt? That's not good.
Take a bit of advantage of the loot to go alongside it.
So sad it's not open beta? Hey, man. Stick around. Stick around.
Upgraded boots, of course, are going to take a little while. Mithy gets back into the game, and Tom Kick goes over the wall at the same time. That comes. I really need that much more. Most of their stuff is upgraded. Boots, of course, are going to take a little while. Mithy gets back into the game, and Tom
alongside it.
Looking for Soul don't really need that much more. Most of their
What the
stuff
fuck happened here?
of course, are going to take a little while. Mithy gets back into the game, and Tom Kick goes over the wall at the same time. Bad comms. I think that was it. We identified it as ever.
Very visual heavy though. Yeah, you kind of have to. That's what everyone says to me. Everyone just doesn't understand like what the visuals are. They still need to figure that out, like the UI and everything.
Pushing this. What I do see is Bad comms maybe getting a chance to pick up Hog, who is ratting behind them.
Always the opportunity.
Keep in mind, it is an alpha. It is in alpha right now. Oh my God, Weedle's just sitting there.
Sitting in the bush. There, yeah. Completely safe to say. Surprisingly.
A North American on North American servers, and the Europeans were not ready.
Bit of a mistake on the call there earlier on. Just barely managed to get out of the action. And
They simply were not ready.
There, Sandwich themselves. They also have some issues ahead.
They say, and I quote, "They're in the bushes."
Storm looking in their favor. All
Yeah, we gave the NA player a bush power. How much more tilted would you have been if it was a ghillie suit instead of a brushwhacker? Imagine if he put that bush there himself.
Treadsy, who with Celeste can control so much ground, can just keep this island safe. It gives you plenty of time to look for kills on the other side, something that Adam is already doing. On Felix does have to get away and will do so, trading things out with Darkin, giving them
0% because he wouldn't kill from that.
just a lot of pressuring.
But imagine if he did kill on that. I mean, obviously he kills because he's Invisibits.
Bad comms, however, pick a fight on the other side, and it's Hog who got back into the game, who are now on the verge of going out of it. They do force Bad comms away, but Hog inherit a terrible position, the terrible position that Bad comms held earlier.
Hey, I'll take a terrible position over just being one there. It's a massive.
I wish the casters would have been able to see it because it was just such a good play.
Like you said, bigger things in store for Hog here. They got to figure out their next.
I mean, there's no way you guys win the game, right? Oh my God. Oh my dude.
Too many Aludas.
Stop hitting the jump key.
Nowhere to go. A quick eye on cannon from Niza secures the deal for Bad comms when things are looking.
If Aiden would have, dude, how poetic if Aiden would have put you there. Wait.
Another grasp from Aiden. This man
The fact that you might get back.
like, even still though, it's
like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I used to think, man, this game's pro scene's gonna be like pretty high level off the rip, and now I'm just like, holy fuck.
Opportunity for Hog in all of the chaos and all of the action to somehow make it to the north, make a complete swapped position, and take some dominance in terms of the storm.
From one of the worst spots, Hog have made this transition happen. They've even cut off Looking for Soul, who are now their biggest, I dare say their only threat right now. Sandwich committed way too many resources to the south side of the map with everything that happened after.
I've gotten air blasted off enough though to kind of see it and be like, oh fuck.
A push happen, and they don't have a lot of tools to do so.
Yo, Master Monk with the follow. Appreciate you, bro. If you don't have a key, let me know. You gotta turn up browser sound, bro. I don't want to blast my ears, bro.
Potentially an issue. Moments to head here. I know it's good positions, but it's not good enough yet in terms of late game. Full recovery from Bad comms. They need to make moves forward here. Finally, a move.
Turn it up in OBS. But then the music's gonna be so loud.
Capitalized on from Arva. Send the ice crash forward, and it will be pushed away from a wall sustain. An ice crash in response, and for Sandwich, they're more than happy to come through from behind. Watch Bad comms though. They're not a part of any of this.
They literally forced that fight just by threatening Looking for Soul, and now it's only Snoot.
They're not a part of any of it.
I didn't see any of this.
Pushed away from a wall. Finally, a move ahead from Looking for Soul is quickly capitalized on from Arva. Send the ice crash forward, and it will be pushed away from a wall sustain. An ice crash in response, and for Sandwich, they're more than happy to come through from behind. Watch Bad comms though. They're not a part of any of this.
They literally
wait.
fight just in response. Summon Napalm, and now look.
Wait, did Nice's team win this?
Watch Bad goes right. Member of Hull have plenty of room in this circle. Arba under almost no threat as well, and on Myth is one of the only hunters that can make this happen, getting into the zone very late and using the wall as defensive cover.
Bad comms do have options here for this cross. Trying to see how they might go. A huge chunk of investment into Niza, though, with the Harvester.
All right, sounds good, Master Monk.
I just barely missed out there on full Legendary. That's the remnants of your damage, but whoa! All right, Sandwich, they might be looking twice as good. We get a bitter check of the Harvester, the intensity on one side there as well, the helm of giganticism to give the extra oomph to Aiden, and it's a tough matchup, and Aiden, oh, he'll start off with a big pull forward. Teldo knows he's got to follow up Earth Shatter to find the double stun back, but it's far too low. Even still, though, the Eye of the Storm, maybe to give just some time for Sandwich to work with. Even still, deep will bad comms go. They'll try to find this, a nuke to separate the fight in half.
Arba's looking for the last kill on Sandwich, being chased down by Niza as well. Hog are still looking for every kill, every point possible, and they are ruining Bad Comms Day. Arba gets away over the wall again, constantly pitting these two teams against each other, and it's Bad Comms and Sandwich that have completely swapped places. Sandwich now with just 2 members left. Darkin gonna use the surge to get back into safety on this island, but Tom Kick jumps in. There's no way for Sandwich to survive. Eye of the Storm does buy Darkin a little bit more space. Niza chasing him down, and it's just Aiden that Arba is looking for now on the other side of the wall. Arba gonna try and get over, gets punched into the storm. Everybody follows up on Aiden, and Bad Comms from shutdown in the early game to a res on the train to 3 most wanted reses. Managed to find a win in the end. Zephyr, what a miracle!
This is an incredible comeback from a roster we know has the potential to shine at any.
All right, so I'm convinced after watching enough of Nice's playing that you can never complain about your teammates in this game, and that you could always just play perfectly and win every single game. Here's the thing, Treadsy. Sure, you fucked up, but this dude, here's the thing. I watch some players play and I'm like, okay, they're going to be pro. I watch other players play and I'm like, they're just kind of here because there's not a lot of people. Nice is just one of those guys. From what I'm seeing right now, it's pretty fucking good. It's pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end the YouTube stream.